tower attacks. Drop jaws like an earthquake cracks. Lamp gets wrecked, the silver and black. Webby is back. Webby is back.
What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. Sorry, a little distracted there. And hopefully you didn't hear me hit the computer with my remote. I was trying to see what was going on with the Peacock stream, but it's still kind of still in the begin soon thing. So I guess we're waiting for the Spurs game to switch. And there it is right now. Well, I stand corrected. We're about to do a live reaction scoreboard chat play-by-play for the Spurs versus the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard is out tonight for LA. For our San Antonio Spurs, we are missing Luke Kornet, and Dylan Harper is still out, oddly enough. So, yeah. I don't know what's going on with them, but they're out. Hopefully they'll be okay soon. And by the way, if you haven't been paying attention, I'm guessing most of you have, the Spurs are going for their 50th win tonight. I don't see anybody in the chat. Well, the chat just caught up magically, and I just missed like 25 messages. Phil, what's going on? Larry, Jeff, Steven Z, The Real Bobby February, thank you for stopping in. Truck Built, not a fan myself. How much does getting 50 wins for you the first time? I mean, it'd be nice to get 50 wins. It'd be awesome. Dolores, Art, Dylan Harper, what's going on? I might just happen to be wearing a jersey tonight that might, match the win total. Kind of, just planned out for it. No sort of path, what's going on? Sam Patton, pies on cakes. Yeah, 50 wins would be great. But it's a win total. What would be even more important is winning the first playoff series in the channel's history, the first NBA title, that type of stuff. What's up, Feed Your Passion Gaylord? We did beat the Clippers about a week ago. This is a rematch already. I'm not going to cry when we get to 50 wins. I'm sorry. Maybe they will. I won't. Wavy Man, thank you very much. Just hit that like button. Jeffrey, thank you for being here. Cheryl, good evening. RBT, Lance, C35. How do you think Wemby winning a ring this season would affect? Wemby winning a ring this season would be incredible. Yes, Felix, Wemby in, Kornet, and Harper out. I did take down the Robinson jersey to wear it. First time I've seen a stream without the 50 jersey on the wall. Have I not taken it down before? Aldrin, thank you for stopping in. Apollo, it's Peacock. It's freaking Peacock. I'm actually going to do a video about this tomorrow. We'll talk more about that tomorrow. Good evening, Greg. The couch contingent here. Miracle, thank you for stopping in. Underscore. We got a bonus couch contingent tonight. Miss TSR stopped over last night. She might be back on the channel tomorrow night for the first quarter of the Clippers game. But Slothy is back with Yodi. And everybody's happy. I think. Not since you went away from the green screen. Oh, really? Matt, so great. Wow, Phil, you have been here a while. So for those that don't know, I used to have a green screen not only on the wall behind me, but I would have a green screen laying on top of the couch so I could put myself... Actually, I think I had the Silver Dancers behind me most of the time. Larry with the $2 super chat says, soft gray jersey tonight. We still got this. Yeah, they're okay. Why is everybody asking if Wemby's out? Wemby's in tonight. Joe Castle, it's on Peacock. Greco Suave, thank you for stopping in. Kool-Aid Killer G, nice channeling. Thank you for stopping in. What the hell is Derek Fisher talking about? I don't know. I got the sound off. As far as I know, Darius Garland is playing. No snow here, Bubba. Just a lot of wind, rain, and wind and rain. Silver Dancers, any watching game on CBS? Man, we got some different channels we're watching this on. JFry895 with a $2 super chat says, a Cat 5. Whenever you guys do that, it makes me nervous. A Cat 5 Spurricane is building. Yes, it is indeed. All right, let's go over here. And Dragon, what's up? So over there on Channel 5 if you are in San Antonio, and Channel 54 in Austin. Thank you, Dragon, because I'm in Connecticut, so I can't help you guys except say it's on Peacock. David, you know what? I didn't even think of that. You're right. He can miss, I think, 3 more games, so that's probably people's heads. Good morning, watching from South Africa. I'm going to mess that up, so thank you for being here. Harper and Kornet should be back tomorrow according to Mitch. All right, so it's a back-to-back thing. By the way, Tony, I see you hate these late games. Not only a late game tonight, it's a late game tomorrow. But I was like, there's no way. I told you guys I'm going to try to call every game the rest of the year, season, and, of course, not the playoffs, but miss the playoffs. Wow, it's going to be a long night. But this is our chance for win number 50. That's my guy, number 50. I'm going to show it again. David Robinson is my favorite athlete of all time. And for the Spurs to get a chance to match his number, I got to wait for it. Lola's up early in France, or up late, depending how you look at it, at 3 o'clock. Tax Brazilians, I caught a clip of it. Caesar, thank you for stopping in. Beyond the Box Adventures. What's up, Carlos? Can't miss step off. Stefan Castle's in the chat. Stefan, I already talked to you. Let's keep the turnovers down tonight and keep doing all the other good things you're doing. Andy who says, you're here for ice cream. I could go for some ice cream right now. And pie, really. Knights Pride, good evening to you. What's up, Grammy? Kawhi Leonard is out. How do I feel about it? It's a bummer. I actually wish he was playing. I know a lot of Spurs fans don't like him, but when we play the opposing team, I want to play the best that they have. And also, I would not mind beating number 2 and getting our 50th win. All right, Damien. Hope you feel better. What's up, JT Me? No, I'm not going to have a custom 60 jersey. All good stuff on Castle. 4.5 feet of snow, 25-foot waves onto what the heck? Patrick, that is insane. Uncle James, good morning from the Philippines. It's what, 10 a.m. where you are? 11 a.m., 10 a.m.? Jesse, what's going on? So hyped to get the 50th this season. I'm not sure I'm an OG. I've been here with you since DeJounte's last year. That would be 2022, I believe. It has been a ride. It's incredible to think how many, especially those that have been here long enough, how many losing seasons we've endured, and the days of having 70 people in the chat, you guys saying TSR call it a night, and I don't know, when there's 5 minutes left and the Spurs would be down by 35. I don't miss those days, but some of you remember those days, and those were tough. First of many 50-win seasons. Yes, David, go Spurs, go to you. Angie, good evening. Thank you for stopping in. L.A. Miranda, thank you for stopping in. Hippo, what's going on? Are there enough games for us to get 60? Yes. We have 49 wins. We are 49-18, which is 67 games. We have 15 games left, which means in the last 15 games, we would have to go 11-4. Not impossible, but probably not going to be easy either. Let me just pull up the schedule. I don't know how many tanking teams we have left. I don't think we have a bunch, because obviously tanking teams they're not going to try. But we have to go 11-4 the rest of the way. So we got the Clippers tonight. That is a winnable game, especially without Kawhi. We play the Kings tomorrow. We'll be on a back-to-back, but the Kings they're tanking. Then we have the Suns, which could be very tough. We have the Pacers. Then we have the Heat, who are decent, I believe. That's another game on Peacock. The Grizzlies are a mess right now. Then we have the Bucks. Who knows if Giannis will be available on March 28th. Then the Bulls. That's also on Peacock. The Warriors on April 1st. That game will obviously really depend on whether Steph Curry's good to go. And then our last back-to-back of the year, we play the Clippers again on April 2nd. That is going to be a rough week for me. A 10 o'clock game against the Warriors, then a 10:30 game on the following night. We got the Nuggets, then the Sixers, then the Blazers, then the Mavericks, then the Nuggets. That's going to be really tough to go 11-4 in those last 15 games. I hope we do it. But if we don't and get close, 57, 58, 50, 59 wins would actually suck, because then we'll be like, if we just, one of those games we ended up blowing the fourth quarter, if we get just one of those games, if we get to 58, I would still be happy. I mean, 50's more than 50's way more than a lot of us are expecting. UConn or the field, men's tournament. Bob, I'm not sure what you mean. I did see UConn lost pretty bad on Saturday. Did you miss the super chat from did I? I did. Thank you. Jetted out with the $2 super chat says, go Spurs, go. Let's get 50 wins tonight. Sorry, Jetted. I was over there looking at the schedule and caught it that time. Spurs have won a championship with 59 wins. Yeah, it's not about, obviously in the end, it's not about the win total. It's about what you do in the playoffs. But, 60 wins would be nice, but 50 is pretty darn good too. I like the fact that the Spurs team learns from their downfalls and improves over time. JT reacts to the video I did today, for those that watched it. The improvement on Stephon Castle and Dylan Harper's three-point shooting this year it was actually quite shocking to me, which is why I did a video on it. What's going on, Vicky? Harper out means Felix says, Lindy Waters, time to shine. Notes from the past. Those were tough days, and yet one bright spot got us through it. His name was Kermit. Once the channel made it and things got better, new contingent moved in, and Kermit was a racer. You are sticking with that. You know I still have him, right? He was actually on the channel once. He was like, he's in the G League. He was subbing in. Ryan, go Spurs, go to you. I understand. Mitch has been doing good. I don't know how people still hate Mitch at this point. He's not perfect, but come on. Earl, thank you for stopping in from the Philippines. if they do it. When is this expansion draft supposed to be happening, Earl Thompson? I caught your comment. People are asking me to start talking about it, but do we even know which 2 cities are getting teams? Do we have a date for the expansion draft? I thought it was not till next year at the earliest. Chris Dunn, Darius Garland, Brook Lopez, Derek Jones, and John Collins are the starters. So John Collins back for the Clippers and in the starting lineup. I saw he played the other night, and he was coming off the bench. That's a player that some of you wanted from the Hawks a few years ago. Well, he's playing tonight. Let's see how he does against Wemby. I assume he's going to be going against Wemby. Plum Goat going off tonight? Nope. 4 Paws in the Grave says 50 wins is more wins than we had in 20. Yes, the year before Wemby. And Wemby's rookie year, we had 44 wins combined because we literally went the same record 2 years in a row, 22 and 60. Vinny Canini, greetings, my man. Thank you for stopping in, Vinny. Vegas and Seattle do the 28. Is it 28-29? So the expansion draft is still a ways away. All right, so yeah, not even going to concern myself with it. That is way too far down the pipe, so to speak. And next week they'll decide if there's an expansion draft. Okay, March 25th. That is Miss TSR Mom's birthday, or it would be. Rest in peace, Miss TSR's mom. Tip-off, I would think, is any minute now, right? And yes, Dante, Cornette, and Harper out tonight. The Claw is out for the Clippers, which is going to be huge for them because say what you about Kawhi Leonard. He's been playing fantastic this year. Isn't he averaging like a career-best 28 points a game while still slinging D, like getting 2 steals a game? Stingray X Factor, Go Spurs, go to you. M. Bloom, thank you for stopping in. Let me grab mi agua so I can be ready for the game. Everybody's good. Everybody's good. Yodi Boop for good luck. Don't forget that. Andrew and I'm excited. 51 would be great. Hartford and New Haven are not getting a team. It would be great if Connecticut could get a team. Then I could see the Spurs locally instead of having to go to Massachusetts or New York. Not happening. Come on, Yodi. Get that boop going. Boop. All right. Yodi Boop for good luck. What's that? Incoming Slothy Boop for good luck. Woo! Boop. All right. That's a double boop from the couch contingent. You good? You're not going to fall off, are you? That would be weird. Well, it would be usual. Amir the Sports Critic. Where were you, my guy? Stopping your stream earlier. I was like, hey, Amir. Where you at? Okay. I didn't know you were coming back, so I left. Thank you all for being here. I know I was really wishing you guys would beat the Hawks because we have a pick swap with them this season. But the Hawks have been playing really well lately, and I think the Magic were on like a 7-game winning streak. Beyond the Box Adventures drops the $20 super chat saying, I'll be at the game tomorrow night. Look for the Spurs flag behind the basket on the Spurs bench side. Let's get number 50 and Area 51 tomorrow. Go Spurs, go. Please somebody remind that. Miss TSR, if you're watching, take a screenshot of that so I don't forget. He's going to be at the game tomorrow. Look for a Spurs flag. I hope I remember that. Thank you for the super chat. And have a, well, there's some sound. Blah, 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 blah. What is that? Stupid ESPN. There we go. Players are on the court, and away we go. Let's beat LA. Not the LA we usually say beat LA with. That's usually associated with the Lakers. But this beat LA will be good as well. It is a late game here for me. I don't know about you guys. It is past 10 o'clock Eastern time, and we lost the jump ball. I'm not used to saying that. Gribbler, I think Harper and Cornette might be back tomorrow versus the Kings. We're on a back-to-back again. I am so tired of back-to-backs. I can't even tell you. Darius Garland with the ball for the Clippers. Passes it out. Who got that? Is that Chris Dunn? Pull-up jumpers. No good. Wemby with the rebound. The game is on Peacock tonight, by the way, guys. Sports Critic, it can't be a Kawhi revenge game. He's not playing. What's up, Raider PB? No Kawhi tonight. So no revenge. Wemby with the ball. We got 7 on the shot clock. Guarded by Lopez. Now a switch. Wemby looks to drive. Throws up an off-balance shot. And the ball is going to land in the hands of the Clippers on the run. Darius Garland drives in the paint. Throws up a... I think that was supposed to be an alley-oop. Instead, he just turned it over. Castle the ball for the Spurs. Out to Fox for 3 from the wing. No good. And a little bit of sloppy game to start. Sports Critic, I hate Peacock too. Good evening, Aesthetic Fruit. And everybody else stopping in, thank you for stopping in. Addy Tirola, we're going for 50 tonight. Well, there's a 3 for Derek Jones Jr. The Clippers are the first on the board. They are up 3-0. Castle drives in the paint and gets blocked. And he's down. Castle down on the floor. Count at 1. There's a nice drive by Chris Dunn into the paint. Gets the layup. It is now 5-zipping. Nope, Dean, it's not NBA TV. What's up, Gabriel? David Keith, thank you all for being here. Wemby for 3. No good. On top of the backboard, out of bounds. It's LA ball. Fun stat, the Spurs unbeaten when Wemby hits 4 3-pointers. Exactly 4? Levi and Franks, thank you for stopping in. Or is it 4 or more? Crash Homer, somebody actually emailed me that. Should have gotten Peacock instead of Paramount with Walmart shipping. I don't use Walmart shipping at all, but somebody did send me, you get free Peacock. I'll have to email them back, but right now I just need a Peacock for 2 months. Originally it was 1 month. I'm going to talk about this tomorrow. Spurs are 0 for 4 from the floor right now, and there is a foul on San Antonio. It is still LA ball. Definitely a slow start, 11-7. Gribbler, not a good start. Fire Mitch, there we go. Miku, Dylan Harper is out tonight. Luke Cornett's also out, so I'm going to... Actually, maybe we will see the Plum God tonight. Mason Plumlee going to probably get some minutes, or Kelly Olynyk. Biombo? Lopez for 3. Brooke Lopez started very well against us in the last game and then ran out of gas in the fourth quarter. We have not scored yet, though. I don't like that. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Spurs. Yeah, there you go, Dylan. Graham, yes, apparently when you get Walmart Plus, you get the option of Peacock or Paramount Plus for a year. He needs to stop it for. Thank you, J-Rod. No, Dr. Phil, Harper's first missed game of the season. Remember when he was out for like 3 weeks? Vassell pull-up jumper, no good. He was out November. And Cass with the offensive rebound putback, no good. He's fouled. Yeah, Harper was out 3 weeks in November. I forgot what it was. Was it a calf or... He definitely missed a lot of time in November. Stormy, yes. The Hulk could rip Spider-Man in half if he really wanted to. La Prama, I think he can. Yeah, Dylan, you did miss a lot of games earlier this year. I don't know if it was 14, but you definitely missed quite a bit of time. I don't remember what the injury was in November, but you were out for a while. Castle misses the first free throw. It's that kind of night. So it's okay, you forgot. I hope you're joking about the second part, too. Spurs 1-8 trade cat. There you go. Straight them all. We're down 8-0. Wait, you put 1-8. Are you ahead of me? Don't put the score in the chat. It's 8-1 now. It is Clippers ball. We literally got our first point. Not our first point. Our first point. Ball's going to be tipped out of bounds by Darren Fox. It's going to stay with LA. 15 on the shot clock. We have a point. I caught that evil Kep, and I agree. I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. I actually have a video. It's something I've been thinking about, and you guys are asking for it, so we're going to talk tomorrow about some of this stuff. Darius Garland in the paint. Layup good. It's 10-1. Come on, San Antonio, wake up. Wemby fakes a 3 behind the back dribble. Gets doubled real quick. Gets it out to Champagny. He's going to take a catch and shoot 3. No good. This is not the start I was expecting tonight. We're going for win number 50. We're 0 for 6 from the field. Garland into the paint, kicks it out to Dunn for 3. All right, Mitch, call a timeout. Mitch? No? Okay, we're playing through it. Vassell for 3, no good. Champagny with an offensive rebound and putback is good. That's our first field goal. 3 minutes into the game. Holy moly. John Collins is fouled around midcourt. 13-3. I'd be fine with an early timeouts. Like, get these guys, reel it in. Did they call him Justin Champagny, Greco? Oh, my players aren't all on the court. Let me fix that. Sorry, guys. My apologies. There is a Justin Champagny, but not with the Spurs. I actually forgot where. Is Justin with the Wizards? They are twins, but that is Julian Champagny on the Spurs. Garland for 3. And the ball's stuck! The ball's stuck. All right, somebody knocked it out already. The ball's stuck between the rim and the backboard. So it's going to be a jump ball between Wemby and Lopez. Garland with the basketball wedgie. We'll be okay, guys. It's still early. Just need to, get it. Start making 1 or 2 shots. Maybe not fire off so many threes. We win the jump ball this time. Just get a little rhythm going. Slow's a little slow to start. Wemby with a long 3. I don't like us taking all these threes, though. Seems like we're just chucking a lot of threes. It's not the fourth quarter and you're down by 20. We're over 5 from 3. And John Collins is fouling in the paint, going to the line for 2. We're over 5 from 3. Why are we taking so many threes? You know, Chris Gates, I'm not going to lie, stuck a ball. My first thought was Wemby, too. He doesn't even have to jump, does he? Can he just reach up and boop, poke the ball out? Dante Jenkins, I don't think your comments are getting deleted. I can't read every comment from every single person. It's physically impossible. I would not be able to call a game. Collins' first free throw was good. Thank you, amazing. They're showing Mitch Johnson right now. Stoic is, well, stoic. We already have substitution. Benedict Mathern's checking in. All right, that's quick. Anybody checking in for the Spurs? Nope, still the starters. Definitely a horrible start, Bobby. But beyond the box, I like your positivity. We got this. You know, we should have 9 playing us know from the past. BS. I know we tell him we're on Pluto. It's from the bark, you dummy. Devin Vassell just gets fouled. 15-3. Spurs ball. 14 on the shot clock. It is 15-3, user. It's not 4-3 or 7-3. We're down 15-3. That's not a typo. Fox with the ball, gets it to Wemby. Wemby driving on John Collins, loses the ball. It's going to stay with the Spurs. They now have 5 on the shot clock. Mark, I did hear something like that. That Vassell's been killing it with the mid-range game. He's been, he's been pretty solid this year. I can't complain. I do think we need a bigger starting lineup, as in our power forward is too small. I like Julian, but he's not big enough for the 4 spot. And Julian just missed a 3. We're 0 for 6 from 3 now. So we need buckets, and we're chucking threes. Mitch, coach these guys up. Somebody say something. Darius Garland with the ball, 8 on the shot clock, guarded by Champagnie. A little behind the back dribble, behind the back. Now blows right by Champagnie into the paint. High layup is an air ball. A fight for the ball, and the Clippers get the ball back, and Garland with the little layup. Is Mitch calling a timeout now? Yeah. Wow. He called timeout. I'm going to chuck the Spurs right now because they need to wake up. They're just standing around firing off threes, and it's not working. That's not our game. Underscore, he just called a timeout. Yeah, Kyle, it seemed... I was a little confused on that, too. I didn't see the foul, but I was not looking directly at what he did. But I'll take your word on it. Road trip. This is a classic Mitch right here. You know what? Dean, I like that. He says, we need the pop thumbs up. I like that. Chris, I'm going to talk about that when we get close to that, but right now it's just way too early. All right. Rally Grogu already? All right. What adjustments do I want to see? Less 3-pointers? Significantly less 3? Stefan Castle's not used to sitting here. All that room there. He's good. Losing to a Clippers team without Kawhi. Playing at the gamer. Come on now. It's early. Way too early to be giving up on the team. We need Harper's interior. Well, Kelman is playing. Dylan Harper's out tonight. Bring out Groot's right there. Gabriel. Gertie Groot's in the back. How can you miss him? He's got his legs up. He's all chilling. And TX Zombie Hulk is angry. Speaking of Hulk, son of Scar, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. Pooh Shiesty, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, it sucks seeing him down by 14, but it's literally in the first quarter. Phil, that's probably not the worst start you've ever seen. Come on now. Yeah, I'm going to ask the Googles. Let's ask the Googles. What is the worst first quarter in San Antonio Spurs history? I might not want to know this. Based on available records, the San Antonio Spurs' lowest scoring first quarter, worst offensive start is not explicitly highlighted, but in terms of overall franchise struggles, the 1988-89... That's not telling me. Not telling me. It's not giving me a single. AI is being all weird. All right. Never mind. It's worth a shot. DJ, what's happening? A bad first quarter. You know, Pop would bench everybody, wouldn't he? Pop would bench the entire starting lineup. Maybe Mitch will do that. There's the ultimate sign. There he goes. Come on, Spurs. I like that. That's what I want to see from you. Spurs, do better. Bingo. Because right now, the Clippers are looking at us and saying this.
Sucker!
Gattaca says, how can you be down 14 as grown men? Do you guys really think me wearing this is messing up the Spurs? We're going for win 50. How can I not wear D-Rob's jersey? And no, Eddie Terrell, we should not be chucking as many threes as we are. If you guys don't know, the Spurs have already taken 6 threes, and they've made none of them. None. Castle has 1 point on a free throw, and the other bucket was by Julian Champagny. And we're 0 for 6 from 3. Lock in now. There you go. I say this all the time on the channel. If a team can go on a run against you, you can go on a run against them. Champagny open in the corner for 3. Stop shooting threes. There is a foul on the rebound by the Clippers. Seriously, stop shooting threes. What are we doing? We're 0 for 7. I hate to harp on the same thing, no pun intended, Dylan Harper. But why? The 3-ball ain't working right now. Find a rhythm with the 2 shots. Maybe some layups, some dunks, if you can get in there. How about a mid-range game? Vassell's going to drive in the paint and throw it down. Hey, what do you know? It's like they heard me. Jeez. All right. Make a bucket. Step number 1. John Collins pull-up jumper and an out burger. Wemby with the rebound. All right. Stick with the 2s. Stick with the 2s. Fox going to take off in the paint. And now a layup. Oh my God. Spurs fans, dunks and layups are easy 2-pointers. And now a steal by Castle. And he's going to hammer it down. What are the odds? Vassell dunked, Fox layup, and now Castle dunked. I swear it's like, I mean, I have nothing to do with the game, but they literally just heard what I said and did all of it. John Collins runner in the paint, no good. What's up, Darling Chung? Wemby with the ball on 3-point line. We missed a lot of threes to start the game, as in all of them. Castle with the ball back out to Wemby, over to Champagny. 11 on the shot clock. Gets it over to Devin Vassell. Vassell in 3-point land. Gets it over to Castle. Castle's going to take off into the paint. Gets Champagny, who's hiding back door for a layup. And a timeout by the Clippers. Can you believe what is happening? I literally said, stop shooting threes and get dunks and layups. And since I've said that, not to pat myself on the back too much, but in an ironic twist of fate, our last 4 shots have been dunk, layup, dunk, layup. You can't make this up. They did figure it out. Timeout Clippers. And Rally Grogu doing his thing. What % of viewers are watching the game with rich audio versus watching the game with just TSR? Nostrums have quite a few people do that, and that means a lot to me. Clippers have 0 shot. Yeah. Attack the rim. I like what I'm seeing now. This is the Spurs basketball I want to see. Ball movement and guys cutting to the rim, going back door. Nice. Headband Grogu, not concussion protocol. Headband, 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 headband. I'm like doing a workout here. Angie, I feel like I did manifest it, right? Lobotomy Grogu, come on. That's mean, Tax Brazilian Ghost. Ditch Mitch for Rich. No. Definitely not. Oh, no, it's a fact. Yeah, some people do that too, or maybe they can't watch the game for whatever reason. They're like, I'm just listening to your play-by-play to keep me posted, and I appreciate that. Is he dragging? Is Kai so really? I had no idea. I know he's been playing pretty well lately. I've been keeping loose eyes on him, but I've just been busy too with, job, relationship, this channel, and the main content being the Spurs and Giants Yankees once, there's some news on them. I'll do a short. The music thing still, Philobox Comics, which I got to say, the video I put up today was really nice. I went to a new store, or a store I'd never been to, and the owner of the store actually shouted me out on his Facebook that it was a pleasure to meet me, blah, blah, blah. So it was really nice, and hopefully it helps, maybe send some people to hit, or we'll send some people to his store. I know one of my buddies went yesterday and spent like $100 on him. I'd rather see Rich with his arm folded than Mitch. Like count. Somebody else can't see it. YouTube could be acting weird. I see, for somebody that's wondering, we're at 220 already. We're already at 200 in the first quarter. And now the Spurs, thankfully, are coming back because it was looking a little rough. We were down, 11-1 at one point, but coming back. Steven Z with the $2 Rich says, this year the Warriors scored 38 points in the first. Was it on the Spurs? Ron McPaul says, us Clippers fans told you all this isn't fair because we don't have our best player, but Wemby responded on social. Did he? I mean, we're out 2 guys too, not our best player. I mean, it happens. Now, the Spurs were without Wemby for a 12-game stretch, went 9-3. Being without your best player sucks, but your team needs to also be able to learn how to win without your best player. And that applies to the Spurs too. This isn't me throwing shade at the Clippers. Missing your best guy, you got to be able to learn to win without them. And for Spurs fans, we didn't also just have to learn to win without Wemby, but I think the Spurs had to adjust and learn to win with Wemby. I know it sounds weird, but yeah. Arno, that's what I'm saying. Don't hurt me. Perry, Kawhi Leonard is out tonight. Graham, yes. Congratulations, by the way. I'm paying for Peacock this month. The last month I'll be paying for it, hopefully. I imagine no playoff games are on Peacock exclusively. Playoffs will be on NBC, ESPN. Actually, do you guys know what channel the playoffs are going to be on? I actually don't know. I assume NBC and ESPN. ABC too, maybe? I don't know. Spurs on an 8-0 run in the last minute 35. Since they're showing it on the screen, you know the Clippers are going to score here. It's going to happen. Garland with a mile-long three. It went around the rim for about 3 seconds, and of course it went in. Stop putting stats up there that say that the team's been on a run. He's actually laughing. He was about 7 feet behind the three-point line, and that thing literally went around and around and around. It got spun right around like a record. Castle turnover. Steph, I told you not to turn the ball over tonight. And another three for the Clippers, 23-11. That was Garland again. All right, Spurs, wake up. Garland now with Darius Garland with 10 points in the first quarter. Rally Grogu, come on. We got to keep the Rally Grogu up. Devin Vassell with the ball for the Spurs. Screen by Wemby. Drives to the elbow and alley-oop to Wemby. There you go. Back to the dunks. Apple TV's petitioning for it? No. Phil, I do not want another app to get NBA games. Enough is enough. I do not want Apple TV. I'm not an Apple guy. When they messed up my ID and I couldn't log in anymore, I was like, nope, I'm done. My goodness, I hope that does not happen. There's a three-point attempt by Mathurin. No good. Clippers get the ball back. Mathurin into the paint for a layup, and he is fouled. Are they really trying to put the NBA in more apps? I mean, I shouldn't be shocked, but Apple TV, really? How many... This is going to be addressed in tomorrow's video too, but how many freaking... I'm actually glad you said that. How many apps are you going to be required to watch one team? Not every team in the NBA, just one team. Like, can you even milk us out of even more money than you already are? Sorry, it's frustrating. 2 free throws coming up for the Clippers. First free throw is good. Benedict Mathurin at the line, by the way. Win 50 at home. Now, we're on the road again tomorrow, Chris. I don't want them to lose 2 in a row before they get home. And I actually don't know how long this road trip is, but I don't want them to lose tomorrow, or lose tonight and tomorrow. We'll get it tonight. HBO had some games, really? Don't give any. I don't think I'm giving any energy to the other team. Wemby looks tired. He usually checks out by now, JH. I wonder if they're trying to play him more minutes. Actually, he's checking out. Barnes and Kellner are checking in. Carter Bryant is checked in as well. Not shocked Wemby's looking tired. He's checking out. Tomorrow's game versus the Kings is not televised. For me, it'll be on NBA League Pass. Second free throw is good. 25-13. Steph will bring it up for San Antonio. Streaming killed cable to become worse than cable. Good analogy. Yes, small ball. Kellner for 3 nope. Actually pulls it down and drives baseline. He was open. Didn't want it. Gets in the paint. Little jumper's good. That's an interesting analogy. Streaming killed cable, and now we're actually in a worse spot. Tubi's free, so I wouldn't be totally mad if they put some Spurs games on there. Let's focus on this. I'm going to talk about this tomorrow. Not live in a video. I will be live tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern for the Kings game. Here's a drive to the layup. Nobody there in the paint. Easy layup for Jordan Miller, 27-15. I could have made that layup. Maybe. Maybe I would have missed it just from the stress of trying to make an NBA layup with players around me. Vassell, catch and shoot three from the wing. That's our first three. And I think we're 1 of 8 from 3 now. 27-18. 3:20 to go. Spurs down by 9. And a foul down Vassell. Yep. Beyond the box, if we lose to the Kings, that would be... They're bad. So let's not do that. Sam Wemby's resting. He played 8 minutes of the first quarter. He's got to get some... he's got to get some kind of rest. I think Vassell's checking out now, too. Yes, he is. The plum is in! You guys wanted it, and we got it. The plum is in the house. Has Plum played for the Clippers at all? He's played for a lot of teams. Okay, let's get a 9-point run. Felix, I'm right there with you. I got Amazon Prime, NBA League Pass. I've bought the 1-day pass from Sling to watch games on ESPN. I really hope they don't put the playoffs on ABC because I don't get ABC. I don't know how I'm going to cover the playoffs. We'll figure that out later. Harrison Barnes for 3. No good. Plum won an offensive rebound. Carter Bryant with the ball zips it into Barnes in the paint, and the layup is good. What do you know? The layups are pretty much a lock to make. 28-20. 2:55 to go. Carter Bryant guarding Chris Dunn over by the Clippers logo. Passes it off. I can't see who has that for LA. It was Mathurin. Misses the shot, and he gets fouled going to the line for 2. Saying to be careful. I think you're ahead of me because you said stop fouling, and then there was just a foul. So be careful. If I haven't announced it, unless it's clearly obvious I'm like out of the loop and missing something, please don't put it in the chat. Wait for the call, then chat away. And apparently I missed a point. That first free throw actually made it 29-20. My bad. I mean, I don't mind Peacock as an app. I just don't want to buy more apps to watch the Spurs. Second free throw is also good. Rattles around and goes in. It is 30-20. 2, I must have missed a three-pointer and put 2 up by accident. My apologies. 30-20. Spurs down by 10. Fox drives in the paint, gets by everybody. Easy layup. We're easily scoring at the rim all night. Just keep attacking the rim. Poof, there you go. There's another foul on Mathurin. We can't stop fouling Bennett and Mathurin. Seriously. Was this a foul? No, we're showing the Fox layup. Never mind. What's up, Chutaro? Thank you for stopping in. Before pause, I haven't watched that TED show. Is it worth checking out? I've seen it on the app. I did watch Twisted Metal Season 1 and 2. I liked it. It was, recommended. Anthony Mackie, I forget his name. He's the guy that plays Falcon in the Avengers movies. Was in the, it was good. What's his head? Sweet Tooth was played by a wrestler. I forgot his, Samoa Joe was Peacock. He was actually really good. Google Gemini is saying that the NBA playoffs this year are on ABC, NBC, ESPN, and Amazon Prime. Really going to need 4 different... What's up, DJ Rose? Thank you for stopping in. ABC is a problem. Might have to get Fubo for a month for that one. That's all right. Darren Fox now fouled in the paint. For scoring inside, no French vanilla. Luke Cornett is out tonight, but we are scoring at will in the paint. Very easily. So I would say attack the paint more. Just throwing that out there. Fox at the line for 2. First free throw is good. Come on, Grogu, use the force. Good morning, line from the Philippines. And Miko is far from overneed. Sean Alexander Sr., thank you for stopping in. Yes, Cornet is injured. Something with his knee? Is Plumlee the Walmart Cornet tonight? Sure. Why not? 32-24. Clippers are up by 8. Chris Dunn with the ball, passes it out. Can't see who's driving. There's another foul. Oh my God. 2 more free throws coming up for LA. I think this is for Isaiah Jackson now. There's a super chat. Larry Gardner with the $2 super chat says, I called it every time we wear these soft butt gray jerseys. You did say you weren't a fan of that to start. There's been so it's late for me. I'm sure it's late for a lot of you. I don't like the fact the refs are calling everything because that means we're going to have like 100 free throws tonight at this rate. 50 by both. First free throw's no good. What's up, Clay? We do need Wem VP, but he's getting a rest right now. We got Plum VP. No, he's not injured, Devin. He played about 8 minutes in the first quarter. He's getting a rest. Plum VP, baby. Come on, Plum VP. Shoot. That much of a disparity in free throws, Mike? That's not good. 33-24. 1 of 2 made. Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. Fox going to take off. Drops it off to Carter Bryant. Bryant out in three-point land with 10 on the shot clock. We go around the world to Keldon Johnson at the wing. Keldon looking to drive, gets into the paint. Stops, pops, and the turnaround J is good. Allen 47 with the $20 super chat says, keep calling these games, man. It's priceless. Having a good Spurs caster to listen to while I'm working. Thank you, Allen. It really means a lot to me when you guys say, you don't have access to the game tonight, so I'm the messenger of what's happening in the game. So thank you for that. I do really appreciate that. De'Aaron Fox with the ball out in three-point land, looking to drive. Gets into the paint, kicks it out to an open Keldon on the wing. Our three-point shooting is not good tonight. Mason Plumlee with another offensive rebound. Fox for 3. Air ball. Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy, our three-point shooting is... It's something tonight. We've actually taken 8 more shots than the Clippers. They've been going to the line a lot. Mather in the paint. And did he travel? Yeah. Plumlee's looking all right tonight. He's getting the offensive rebounds. If he can rebound, I'll take it. Play some D and rebound. Spurs ball. De'Aaron Fox standing on the Clippers logo. He's got 14 on the shot clock. Gets it into Harrison Barnes at the free throw line. Barnes going to drive in the paint. Off-balance jumper is no good. Can't be missing from 3 feet, HB. Mr. 0%. Clippers trying a 2-for-1. They are. There's a quick turnaround jumper by Jordan Miller. They are up by 11, 37-26. My clock's a little behind. My apologies. The score is right. The clock is not. De'Aaron Fox, 14 on the shot clock. Over to Carter Bryant. Back to Fox. We have 8 on the shot clock now. Fox looks to take off. Starts to drive. Stops. Gets it out to Carter Bryant. Bryant now going to drive in the paint. Off. But nope. Just gets fouled. We'll get my clock fixed now. 18 are people without power in San Antonio? What? Yeah, end of days, we can come back. It's a bad first quarter. I say this all the time on the channel. If a team can outscore you by 10 and a quarter or go on a 10-0 run against you, you can do it back to them. Right? I think we have enough talent to do so. Watcher Joshy, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate that, buddy. I just read that. Thank you. Stop fouling. Maybe hit our shots. Carter Bryant at the line. The first free throw is good. We'll be okay. Glad to see Carter Bryant starting to get more and more playing time. I agree what's going on. I know Mike SVE, you're a big fan of us taking a lot of three-pointers, right? And he missed the second one. Got his own miss. Gets it out to HB for 3. Come on, HB. Ah! But Carter Bryant with the offensive rebound and putback. All right. That ended up being a 3-point play for Carter. All right. 8-point game. Not the best first quarter ever, but nice ending. Mo Capper, Wemby's getting a rest. He played about the first 8 minutes. They'll be back. Carter Bryant is so much better than Barnes. I don't know if he's there yet, but he's heading there. He's a much better defender. I'll give you that. DJ Rose Harper's out tonight. He'll be back tomorrow from what I understand. Let's get a Go Spurs go. Let's get a little momentum going. Jesse, so interesting. If there are any in the chat anymore, for the Jeremy Sohan fans, I couldn't help but notice that he's a DNP, did not play 3 out of the 4 last Knick games. That's not good. Andrew Rubin with the $2 super chat says, Plum and Cornet equals 2 scoops or twin plowers? Oh my goodness. Thank you for the super chat, Andrew Rubin. Appreciate it. Perry, it's early. We're down by 8. Started off horrible. We were like 11-1. We started 0 for 6 from 3, I think. Miko, I mean, Barnes' offensive upside, I think, is still higher than Carter Bryant's at this moment in time, but Carter is a better defender. I mean, I think he's already there. Hey, I'm not trying to throw shade at Jeremy, Daniel. I'm calling it like it is. I know there's a lot of people that are sick of hearing about him on the channel, but there are folks that still follow him as yourself. And I'm loosely following him, seeing what he's doing what he's up to in New York. It's late. And he's not playing now. And he's literally, his little time in New York looks like the last month with the Spurs. Playing limited minutes a game, then it starts getting sporadic, and then it goes to not playing at all. Sucks for him. I don't think he'll be at the Knicks next season. Grico, I don't know about career threat. He's got to go to a team that's rebuilding. Irvin, thank you for stopping in from the Philippines. He can't be going to a contender trying to, get minutes that way. He went from a contender in the Spurs, we're a contender, to the Knicks, who their rotation was pretty much set. Now you're trying to, wedge yourself in and get minutes from other guys. No, he needs to go to a team that's more of in a rebuild. Establish yourself, get 15 to 20 minutes off the bench, or maybe you can even be a starter. There was no chance he was going to be a starter in New York. Castle to Plummy, I'm fine with some pineapple plums. Wizard Sohan, sure. Sin, his contract is expiring. He's on the last year of his rookie contract. The Spurs did not give him an extension before the season started, which that's when we started speculating, is this the end? And then, of course, it was the end. Plum apple, sure. Jeremy will be in Utah, Sacramento, or New Orleans. That might be good for him. Daniel Dash, what's going on? R3, good evening. Yeah, drama. Yeah, get Wemby involved. I don't know. Has Wemby scored? Wemby has what, 2 or 4? He's got 2. I have not been tracking Jonathan Kuminga. And 4 pause, I agree. Mike, yeah, actually, that's good too. You're right. A lot of people have said TSR, if Jeremy Sohan's going to succeed, he needs like 4 shooters around him. Is Batum playing? Is he in there? Batum is in there. What's going on, Hugo? Thank you for stopping in. You just left Monday Night Raw? Nice. All right. The GOAT, Jordan McLaughlin, is in the game. I did not think we'd see... Dylan Harper's out, so I guess that makes sense. Harrison Barnes for 3, no good. Gets the offensive rebound. Castle with a catch and shoot 3 from the wing. Oh, my God. Another offensive rebound for the Spurs. That's 2 missed 3s in a row. Wemby's now going to take a 3. Oh, my God. Castle with an offensive rebound. Into the paint. Layup, no good. Follow-up is finally good. And 1. Jeez. Could we miss any more 3s on that possession? Did we just go 0 for 3 or 0 for 4 in that possession? What am I watching? Patrick, I think it is. Dean, I don't know. I haven't heard he's a toxic locker room guy. So I don't know what the deal is. Castle made the free throw. It's a 5-point game now. Isaiah Jackson just picked up his 2nd foul for anybody tracking that. No Plum BP at the moment. We got Wemby in the game, but Plum BP is his backup tonight. The Spurs have 10 offensive rebounds. The Clippers have 1. Now we're bricking a lot of 3s. So that might be why there's such a discrepancy in the rebound amount there. There was a missed 3 by Batum, but Matherin with the offensive rebound. Still Clippers ball, 4 on the shot clock. And we're going to have a foul on Carter Bryant. Yep, another foul. And I don't know why we're shooting so many 3s. End of days, Darius Garland is not in the game, but he is playing tonight. He started. Spurs are... Oh, my God. I don't even want to say this. We're 1 of 15 from 3. I don't even want to say that. Matherin for 3, no good. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be Spurs. I'm really actually sick to my stomach saying we're 1 of 15 from 3. That is awful. The guy Mello, what's going on? That guy Mello, thank you for stopping in. You got your butt kicked in Magic the Gathering. Wemby turnaround jumper on the paint is really short. Clippers ball. And they're going to turn it over. Jordan Miller was not ready for the pass. And we're only down 5, and we are bricking. Like, it's like me shooting threes out there. I would be like 1 of 15. Kenneth actually right. The Nuggets did start extremely rough from 3 and beat us. I don't know if it was 1 of 15, but it was really bad. It was very similar, and we ended up losing that game in the end. Wemby with the ball for San Antonio, down by 5. Gets it to Castle. 14 on the shot clock. Castle over to Barnes. Over to Jordan McLaughlin on the wing. Jordan looking for a screen. Gets it back to Barnes. Barnes going to drive. Throws up an alley-oop for Wemby, and he almost missed it. It was more of a tip-in. 3-point game. And a Robin with the $2 super chat says Castle plus Plum equals Farmer's Market. Rich, write it down. Farmer's Market? My God, another foul on the other end of the court. They're just whistles left and right tonight. What's up, hand over fist? I don't like the officiating tonight. It is one whistle after another. Dean, she's been busy. She might actually be here for the first quarter tomorrow night. Slothy's here. I saw her last night. So she dropped off Slothy so he can call the game with me. So she was here. She just hasn't been here during the games, but she might be here tomorrow night, at least for the first quarter. She's not going to stay up for the whole thing. Castle drives, kicks it out to McLaughlin, open for 3. We hit a 3, it's tied. We hit a 3, it's Rally Slothy. Maybe Rally Slothy. There we go, Rally Slothy. And there's a almost turnover by the Clippers. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It is still LA ball. We're all tied up. As bad as we're shooting, we're all tied up. We have a Jordan. Wrong Jordan. 37 all, 9:39 to go. Do we have a timeout? And they changed the call. It's actually Spurs ball. We can actually take the lead here. All right. Let's get it going. 37 all. Serving. Who's serving up a McTriple? J-Dill sucks getting, by the way. Castle with the ball. Gets poked. Wemby gets the loose ball. Wemby now looking to drive in the paint. Takes 2 big steps. Throws it high off the glass. No good. And it is LA ball. Considering how poorly we've played, being tied at 37 actually is not. It's actually good. 17 on the shot clock. I'm sorry, 12 on the shot clock for the Clippers. My goodness, get my eyes checked. Can't see who has the ball for LA. That looked like Jordan Miller took a weird pass to the hoop. It looked like a travel, or I don't know what it was. And Castle's going to get fouled. They're going to give him continuation. And 1. That's the lead, guys. Castle drives in the paint. Little crossover. Gets by Benedict Mathurin. Pump fake. Throws it in. Gets fouled. Goes down. He's going to line for 1. The Clippers should not be complaining about fouls. I see you guys are still doing it. Can Groot give the Spurs some pointers on shooting a 3? You know that guy Mello, he can. Get up here, Girthy Groot. Stephen Castle's free throw is no good. Got his own miss and put it back. Okay. All right. Tell the Spurs what to do with 3-pointers. I am Groot. Whoa. All right. I don't think that was a little low voice there, Groot. There's a missed 3 by Derrick Jones Jr. Spurs ball. This is the biggest lead of the game for the Spurs. They're up by 4. Kelly going to drive baseline, drives to the hoop, gets blocked. 41-37, Clippers on the run in transition. And the layup is good. Nice job by Benedict Mathurin. It is Spurs ball. Castle with it for San Antonio. He drives into the paint on Lopez. Throws it out to Keldon. Over to McLaughlin. Thought about a three. Instead, Jordan's going to drive in the paint. The runner. No good. Jordan, you got to make those shots. You're like 3 or 4 feet from the rim. Come on, man. 41-39. 8 minutes to go. Mathurin with the ball against Jordan. 14 on the shot clock. Mathurin looking to drive. Jordan doing a good job binding up. Now a double comes over from Wemby. They're going to get to John Collins. He's going to hit the jumper from the elbow. I know, David. Groot's got to keep it PG-13. Nice, that guy, Mello. 41 all. At least the Spurs have made this interesting now. Wemby with a step back three. Jordan is pretty tiny. Isn't he like 6'1"-ish? He's smaller than me. You know, whenever I see an NBA player in the modern era now that's smaller than me, it kind of makes me raise a little bit of an eye. Like, you better be like Steph Curry shooting to be in the game. There's a miss in the paint by Derrick Jones Jr. Spurs ball. They get up to Castle. Castle takes off into the paint. Goes for a big dunk. Gonna get fouled instead. He was going for a poster. Steph was going for the poster. You could tell he had bad intentions in his eyes. And he was going up for that poster, but he got fouled. Clippers don't like the call. Brook Lopez doing a lot of complaining. Let's take a look at the replay. So Brook did block it, but he also had his hand on Castle's chest, and I think that's what they're calling the foul on. He did one of these. They're challenging it. So he did get all ball, but right before he got all ball, he went like this, and I don't think the refs are going to overturn it. We'll see. Mr. Jones, I'm thinking the forearm and the chest might be where they get the foul. Lopez is kind of old, isn't he? Isn't he like 38? Still shooting the three. USA versus Venezuela in the WBC is the World Baseball Classic. I mean, why not Lawrence? Yes, and again, so actually I'll replay it. So this is going to be Brook Lopez, and this is going to be Shocker, Stephon Castle. So Steph is going up for the dunk, and Lopez is going up for the block too, but before the block, he gets his arm around it, across his chest like this, one of these, and then blocks the shot. So he's got the little bit of a push, and then block. And I think that's going to stay a foul. Thank you, Brett. He says 1,000 people watching. Hit the likes. Let's get Groot all comfortable. There you go, Girthy Groot. He's just chilling. With his hair down, apparently. There we go. And he's down. I don't know, Gert, there all sorts of Groot trouble. 11 Hunter watching, nice. Good morning, Myron. Thank you for stopping in. Can we get 50 wins? I hope so, Lanzo. I'm wearing my David Robinson jersey tonight to get win number 50. Yodi's falling down. Couch attendant's tired. Carp, I was talking about that in the video today. Imagine Harper and Castle in a few years. Without that push, that's a poster for Steph. If that was SGA, it would have been a flagrant 2 ejection. We'll see. I could be wrong. I think they're going to call Brook Lopez for the arm on the chest. It was a clean block, but the little bit of a push was there right before the block. I'm very curious how they're going to call this. 9 plus 20 plus 21, that's 50. I was like, what are you doing there? Yeah, let's get 50 tonight. One of you said no, let's wait till we get home. No, we're on the road tomorrow. I don't want to lose tonight, lose tomorrow. Get it done tonight. And then make your way to 55 and maybe even 60. Gabriel, these guys help with the channel a lot. They're the best. Brando, the thing with the Spurs is you can never really count on one guy to go off because so many different players. I mean, you can't count on the same guy to go off every night because so many different guys can step up. One night, Wemby's leading the team in scoring. The next night, it's De'Aaron Fox. The following night, it's Stephon Castle. After that, it's Dylan Harper. Then it's Devin Vassell. It's really a nice team thing they're doing where any given night, they won the challenge. I stand corrected. Okay. What do I know? The block was clean. I thought they were in... well, I guess they're probably calling it minimal contact. Lopez is actually pretty jacked. He just did like one of these and showed his bicep in it. He's looking pretty jacked. It is Clippers ball. UFO Chief, thank you. I do try my best. We're going to have a corner three, and that is no good. It will be Spurs ball. Who missed that for the Clippers? Derek Jones Jr. My apologies. Almost a turnover by Fox. Gets the ball back, drives to the elbow. Little crossover. Is now going to dump it off to Champagny. Back to Fox. We have 10 on the shot clock. Fox back out in three-point land. Drives and just loses the ball out of bounds. That was poked out by a Clipper. It's going to stay with the Spurs. We only have 4.4 on the shot clock. Let me get my game clock correct. What's up, Steven? Yep, we're up. Spurs made a nice run and push. We get the ball to Carter Bryant. Somebody's going to have to shoot. Bryant's going to force a three. No good. And now Keldon Johnson just caused the turnover. Keldon slinging some D. Caused John Collins to have to dribble, and he could not hold on to it and lost it. All right, good night. Notes from the path. They had big body playing a little defense. All right. Okay. Nice, Kellen. Back to the Spurs. We have 20 seconds on the shot clock, so plenty of time. Fox with the ball, gets it to Carter Bryant. Bryant's going in, throws it up, and in. Threw it up over John Collins. Collins is challenging the shot. Biggest lead of the game. We're up by 5. Okay. Now foul on the other end of the court, and I think this is on Carter Bryant. Darius Garland is in the game. Players on the court are over here on the right of the screen, and Garland is right there. Dr. Phil, yes, I do think one of our guys is going to foul. Wemby someday is going to get 12, 10, 10. Why just 12? Or why just 12, 10, 10, and 10? Why not like 25, 10, 10, and 10? Lopez drives in the paint, goes for a huge dunk, and missed it. I don't know if it was... and a bad turnover by Keldon. And now the Clippers have a 4-on-2. And alley-oop, and they throw it over John Collins' head. Who threw it out of bounds? Chris Dunn's laughing. You shouldn't be laughing. You just turn the ball over, you dumb ASS. Johnson would have laid it down the other end. Don't be smiling after you turn the ball over. You should be angry. There's a big dunk for... I think that was Derek Jones Jr. Spurs interior defense lacking a little bit without Wemby. And now another layup by Keldon Johnson. We got 50 points. Let's get to the 50 wins. They try a long alley-oop to Derek Jones Jr. and the ball goes out of bounds again. It is Spurs ball. They're up by 7. That is a big... This game's getting a little chaotic. My apologies. Fox in the paint. Jumper good. Spurs up by 9. Timeout LA. The Clippers are collapsing here in the second quarter. Bro, I don't think we were down by 20. We were down by like 10, weren't they? Weren't we? 10? We were never down by 20. Spurs have outscored the Clippers 23-6 in the second quarter. All right. Wow. This game has definitely done a 180 from the first quarter. Grego, I didn't see the block. It got really chaotic for about a minute there. Yeah, I was going to say, with Kobe Thunder, it was like 12 or 14, right? 14, we were down 17-3. That's right. That's when we were shooting all... For those that weren't here, that's when we were shooting all the three-pointers and missing all of them. We were like 0 for 6. And I literally said, go for dunks and layups. And I kid you not, for those of you coming in, the next 4 shots by the Spurs, and they all went in, go figure. Dunk, layup, dunk, layup. Can't make this stuff up. What's up, Team Prism? Thank you for stopping in. No, Dante, the Clippers aren't hitting their shots anymore. Discussion from earlier. Better team, OKC with Wemby minus SGA or SGA with San Antonio minus Wemby? So you're swapping SGA for Wemby. Better team? Probably you're going to have way too many guards. You're going to be way too small now if you're the San Antonio Spurs. You're starting SGA and Fox. You're not going to have your driving force of the... Wemby will be... I mean, you would have a Twin Towers 2.0. And I guess OKC? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it did, Keith. It did. I saw a question in the chat for me directly. TSR, do you think Wemby will get lands a quadruple double? Has not been done in 32 years, and the last guy to do it was a San Antonio Spur. This guy, David Robinson, when he went for 34, 10, 10, and 10. I know a lot of people want to see Wemby get a quadruple double. I'll trade the quadruple double for another championship. Preach at that team, Prison. I have no idea how many rebounds Wemby has. He is not on the court at the moment. Dante, I've been seeing your comments tonight. Every time you say, why can't you see my comments? I see that one. Now, if you are putting something inappropriate in the chat, it might be held by YouTube, and then the moderators in the channel are not approving it. But if you're doing that, I can't see it. Do they have a lot of Spurs fans there, Ebony? I didn't notice. La Prima, Wemby's not on the court, so I can't see his stats at the moment. Timmy should have had a quadruple double, and was that the finals? When they had 10 blocks and he took it down to 8? It was the finals. LMAO, not that I know of, but he's got to rest at times. He does need to rest. He can't play 48 minutes. Nice beyond the box. Victor's got 8 rebounds. When did the Spurs last win a championship? It was 2014. Been a while. Been over a decade. So Carp will probably... Well, they weren't tracking blocks back then. So he probably did. Especially when you consider him and Bill Russell were like the only bigs really in the NBA. So I'm sure he got a quadruple double. But they weren't counting blocks back then. He probably had 15, 20 blocks a game, more than likely. Especially those first 5 years of his NBA career. Yeah, I'm sure he had plenty of quadruple doubles. John Collins in the paint. Jumper good. Got that over Carter Bryant. Is Wemby back in? He is not. So we're going small right now. This is center Johnson or center Bryant, I suppose. Vassell for 3 from the corner. Hey, we hit a 3. 10-point game, guys. Wemby has 0 blocks. I did not realize that. People asking about chats going away, maybe adding comments quicker than 3 seconds for the slow chat. I'm not sure what you mean, David. People about chats going up. Oh, slow chat. Oh, that's an offensive foul on Carter Bryant. If you're trying to chat 2 times in a row, slow chat is on because of the trolls we've been getting, especially the ones that put the same thing in the chat 10 times. So if you're putting a comment in and immediately putting another comment in, it's getting deleted. I believe it gets deleted because slow chat's on. I'm not 100% sure, but that might be what's happening. Oh, they called a block. I thought for sure Carter Bryant was going to call for a charge there. He's actually at the line for 2. I don't think Wemby's getting most improved player, Bible. That would be cool, but probably not. They're showing Carter Bryant and his dad. That is a young Carter Bryant. Holy moly. Was he 16 there? 15? I don't know when this photo's from, but they're both looking very young. Carter's too wholesome to foul anybody. 56-45. Almost right around the smoke if he got him time. Carter Bryant made them both. We're up by 12. And Wemby is back in the game. There you go. There you go, Civtex. How can you get most improved player when you've always been good? Now foul on the Spurs. Juancho, I had to do slow chat. We're literally getting people putting in 10 chats in a row. It was getting annoying. We have a technical actually on the Clippers. And, I don't want you guys to have to sit there and just see somebody just bop, or those fake NBA streams come in and they put 10 chats in. So for the Wrench Gang to get in there and time those people out, I put slow chat on, but it's only on 3 seconds. It's not like it's not a slow chat. It's 3 seconds is not a lot. All right, we made the technical. I don't know what happened, but it's 58-45. Man, the Clippers are really just falling apart in the second quarter. Big time. Oh, he said that. Did he get teed up from the bench for saying it's... Really? All right. Initially, I thought it was a charge. I didn't see the replay. Darius Garland's going to drive in the paint. Layup is good. Yeah, it's for the bots, Wolfie. It's the bots. We got a lot of bots in here now, especially on the bigger games. And I need to put slow chin on. I wish I could keep it off, but it's for the better of the channel. Vassell with the ball, gets it out to Carter Bryant. Bryant's going to drive into the paint. Drops it out to Champagny, and Champagny butterfingered it up and lost it out of bounds. Turnover Spurs. $58-47, 3.5 minutes to go. Appreciate y'all hanging out late here on a Tuesday night. There's a turnover by the Clippers, and now a turnover by the Spurs. They're trying to get a fast break to Vassell, and that's a turnover. I didn't see you through the pass. Now a turnover by the Clippers. What is happening here? It's literally a turnover fest back and forth. Chaos. Castle with the ball. Gets it into Wemby. Nope, Wemby's fouled. 2014 does not seem like yesterday. Hector, that seems like a long time ago. I don't think Wemby has a block yet. Sipsec says, I already thumbs up. Let's get it to 1,000. Actually, I don't even know where we're at the thumbs up. Are we at 300 yet? We're getting close to 300. Oh, we're way past 300, right? 372. Can we get to 400 thumbs up before the first half's over? Only need 30 more. We got 3 minutes left. We can definitely do it. I just spit. I'm sorry. Castle with the ball. Gets it over to Wemby. Clippers fake a double team. Wemby now puts his head down. Drives into the paint. Layup. Good. And one. 60-47. Woo! Man, what are we outscoring them in the second quarter? It's a debacle for the Clippers. 32-10. The Spurs are absolutely destroying LA in the second quarter. Wemby at the line, free throw. Biggest lead of the game, 14 points, guys. The first quarter from the first quarter, this quarter has been night and day. Like, I'm not even watching the same game. Wemby has, I think it said 10 points and 8 boards. 10 points and 8 boards for anybody that's, like, counting. LA ball. Spurs on a 32-10 run right now. I couldn't see the time, how long it's been going on, but they've been on a run for a while. Matherin with the ball now, guarded by Wemby. Pull-up jumper. At the buzzer. No good. Champagny with the rebound. I don't know where Castle's throwing that to. Way off on the alley-oop. We get the ball back to Steph. He was trying to alley-oop Wemby, and he was way off. He's usually not off with his oops, but he was probably too far away from the hoop. Castle step back three. Steph, that's not your game. You're a catch and shoot three, not a step back three. Clippers ball down by 14. 2 minutes to go. And Wemby, I think that was Wemby that just went down. Chris Dunn for 3. I did not see what happened. We have a timeout. Yeah, from 17 to 3, or 3 to 17. Oh, Wemby just rolled his ankle. Oh, my goodness. Wemby goes back pedaling and rolled his ankle. Far from Nugan. He rolled it. Hopefully, Wemby's very limber and flexible. Hopefully, he's okay. But they showed the replay, and Wemby was stepping backwards. Stepped on somebody's foot. You guys are saying maybe Castle, and rolled his ankle. Do I want him to call him a night? I mean, it depends. If he's hurt, yes. If he's fine, then no. I mean, I've rolled my ankle like that playing basketball, and I'm a lot older than Wemby, and, walked it off after a couple minutes. Those little ankle rolls, or actually more so than anything when hiking with Miss TSR or hiking/running. There's a lot of times I get a little slight roll of the ankle, and I'm fine. Who's tanking? Spurs ain't tanking. Don't say Wemby out for a week. Come on, no latecomers. Don't put that into existence. I'm going to go with he'll be okay. Let's get positive vibes. He'll be okay. R3, did we get to 400? JB, we're in a commercial break, so I can't see what's going on with me right now. Nice. 400 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Thank you. Let's get win number 50 tonight. Win number 50 sounds pretty... Wemby's on the court. He's all right. He's all right. Probably just a little tweak and said, oop. I know that is as somebody that, well, I don't want to call myself an athlete, but somebody that does athletic stuff. Now, sometimes you just a little, You're like, all right, let me walk it off. A minute later, you're fine. 61-50 at a Spurs ball, up by 11. Castle with the ball near the elbow, trying to get into Wemby. Nope, tosses it out to Kellen instead. Kellen back to Castle, over to Fox. He's going to take a three from the corner. No good. Our three-point shooting is really poor tonight. What's up, Caesar? Thank you for stopping in. We are in a back-to-back, so that little roll, I mean, you know what? Dylan Harper rolled his ankle and then played the next 2 quarters in the last game he played, and now he's been out for 2 games, so who the heck knows with injuries. LA ball, we have a drive, and there's a block by Wemby. Derrick Jones Jr., go home. Blocked by Wemby. Castle bringing up for the Spurs, gets into the paint. Runs right back in. Oh, spins around his defender, gets the layup. Absolutely blew by Brook Lopez. Lopez had no chance on that one. 63-50. Castle now at 12 points on 5 of 10 shooting, and I think he's 2 of 4 from the line. He has missed all his threes, I believe. 63-50, a minute to go. Lopez with the ball, gets double teamed, and loses the ball. It's going to go into the backcourt. It's going to go out of bounds. It was off a Spur. They just showed the shot clock resetting, which it should not reset. There was no change of possession there. Why am I doing all right, Cake? I could go for some cake right now. Kind of hungry. What's up, Gregory? 1.9 seconds on the shot clock. What is Plumlee's other brother's name? There's a joke here. The half-court 3 with the shot clock expiring is no good. Did not get any rim. It's Spurs ball. There you go. Yes, Wemby. AD would have been out for the year if he did that. You're right. Actually, Keldon Johnson was fouling a little bit there. I'm surprised they didn't call it. He was hooking Lopez's arm. They didn't see it. I'll call it like I see it. I think Keldon got away with one there. Spurs ball, 10 on the shot clock. Fox standing on the Clippers logo. Game is in LA at the Intuit Dome. And bad pass by Castle, was looking to get it to Keldon. Keldon was going this way. Castle was going that way. They were not in sync there. And that is a turnover for the Spurs. 4 turnovers this quarter for the Spurs. 8 for the Clippers. Off-bounds jumper in the paint is good by Jordan Miller. And the shot clock will essentially be off. There's like a half-second differential between game clock and shot clock. Fox will bring it up for the Spurs. JB, Zach Edey's injured. I think he's out for the year. He played like 12 games. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but Zach Edey done for the year, right? That'll make you quiet. Fox drives into the paint. Out to Wemby for 3. There we go. Wemby P for 3. And that is going to be the last score of the half. The half-court shot is no good for the Clippers. I think I gotta do this. MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. Zach Edey was beamed up to his alien. Now, I'm pretty sure he's hurt. I think he's done for the year. Like an ankle injury or something. First half thoughts? It's been 2 different games. We had the first quarter, which was awful to watch, and the second quarter where the Spurs went ballistic. We're going to get to the stats here in a moment, Irene. 65-38 run. That's right. We were down 17-3. The Spurs were down 17-3. And now we're up 66-52. That is a huge swing. And the Spurs certainly trending in the right direction. Let's get to the halftime stats, though. You guys are asking about them a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and pull them up. Where are we? There we are. There's a big game also going on tonight against the Lakers and the Rockets. I don't know who to root for in that one. I don't know who's the better record. I wish I could root for both to lose. It's actually tied at 72. That's a good game. But let's talk about this game and let's get into the halftime stats. The Spurs come into the game 49-18, looking for win number 50. The Clippers are 34-33, just trying to stay above 500, which I hope they make the playoffs because the Thunder own their pick and it is unprotected. Second quarter was huge for the Spurs. They outscored the Clippers 37-15 after getting outscored 37-29 in the first. For LA, John Collins with 6 and 5. Derrick Jones Jr. having a rough night, 5 points on 2 of 8 shooting. Brook Lopez with 3 and 2 blocks. Chris Dunn with 9. Darius Garland with 12. Darius Garland has 6 turnovers in the first half. Nicholas Batum with 0. Isaiah Jackson with 1. Jordan Miller with 6, and Benedict Mathurin with 10. For the game, the Clippers are shooting 50, 46, 83. They have turned the ball over 10 times. We have turned it over 6 times. Spurs are shooting 48, 23, 75. For San Antonio, it's late. Julian Champagnie with 5. Champagnie having a weird game. 5 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 2 turnovers. A little of everything. Victor Wembanyama with 13 points and 8 boards. De'Aaron Fox with 8 and 5 assists. Devin Vassell with 8. Stephon Castle with 12 points, 4 boards, 5 assists, 2 turnovers, a steal. Stephon Castle, potential triple-double watch. You guys were asking about minutes. Wemby has played 17 minutes in the first half. If this continues like this, the score that is, expect those minutes to come down. Off the bench, Harrison Barnes is Mr. 0% tonight because he's not hit a 3. He has 2 points. Kellen Johnson with 8 points and 4 boards. Carter Bryant with 7 points and 4 boards. Mason Plum VP with 2 rebounds, both offensive rebounds. And Jordan McLaughlin with 3. Spurs up 66-52, up by 14. Again, if you didn't know, you do know. Spurs win. Spurs looking to win their 50th game of the year. Our first 50-win season since, 2016 or 17? It's been a while. I don't know if we'll get to 60 wins. I caught that in the chat real quick. 50 is obviously going to happen this week. Probably tonight. Tomorrow's going to hurt. Stephen D, tomorrow's a night game too. 10 p.m. against the Kings tomorrow. Carter Bryant has the best plus minus. I didn't even catch that. Lakers own the tiebreaker between the Nuggets and Timberwolves. We want the Lakers to win. Okay. I had to take my wife to the ER. She's fine, but couldn't miss the game with TSR Sports. Wessex, good luck with everything. What's up, chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored water. Yap, what's going on? Borgathon, have a good evening. We can win this. How much would it cost to get Wemby in the Weapon X program? At least some adamantium ankles. I don't think he'd survive the process. That's why Wolverine could get the adamantium, because he could survive the process of getting it bonded to his bones. I don't think Wemby's surviving that. I know I'm not. My hot take from the beginning of the year is that Castle would be our second best player by the end of the year. Doesn't look so silly now. I don't. CJG, if I'm being, trying to step away from my Spurs them, I don't think Castle's our second best offensive player. That's still De'Aaron Fox. I do think he's our second best defensive player and knocking on the door of the second best player. Do you think Wemby deserves the DOG? Definitely defensive player of the year. MVP. We need to see how the season finishes out. I mean, if SGA went ballistic and averaged 50 points a game for the rest of the year, then he's taking MVP. The one move from Castle, yes. These guys, it's going to be on the highlight reels. So Lenzo, plus minus is, how can I explain this easily? How is the score affected when you're on the court? What do you mean by that is, when you're on the court, let's make this easier. You come into the game and the score is tied at 50, right? While you're on the court, your team goes on a 10-0 run. The other team calls a timeout. Right at that moment in time, my plus minus is a plus 10, which means when I'm on the court, my team improved by 10 points against the opponent. Now, the opposite happens. The other team goes on a 10-0 run when I come onto the court. I'm at a minus 10. It's basically telling you your performance while you're on the court, but it's not just an individual thing, because, it can be an easy way to track the individuals depending on the situation, but, I could be the best player on a bad team and still have a negative. Now, look at De'Aaron Fox a lot of those years with the Kings. Hopefully it made sense. SG is going to be hard to catch. Yes, Kano. Isn't he have another historic year? Statistically, isn't he doing something with his shooting percentage and his points per game or something crazy? Russell, I don't think Castle's made any 3-pointers tonight. And Corporal Blazers, we are in halftime. The third quarter's coming up. Did anyone else notice since low tops? Yes, Civtex. A lot more Achilles ruptures. Who wins, Godzilla versus Wemby? I gotta take Godzilla. Wemby's 7'5". Godzilla is, I don't know, 180 feet tall, 250 feet. I don't know how big the current version of Godzilla is. He's freaking tall and huge. Yes, we still got to close it out. This game is 48 minutes. Yeah, Mike, that's fair. Plus minus for a game, noise for a season. Maybe. What's up, Fatsy? I was actually looking at I mentioned that actually with Sohan before he left with the Spurs this year. He was a minus 80. You got any minute? Bennett Matherin has been playing. Odd shot, Fire Girl. He's been playing well. Wemby bodies Godzilla. I'm a Wemby fan. I'm a Godzilla fan, but come on, Godzilla, really? Like Godzilla? Godzilla won't fit in the arena, though. That's correct. We're cutting into the Lakers and Clippers game. Lakers and Rockets game. The Lakers are up 80-74. Make it 80-76 on that dunk for the Rockets by Thompson. I'm kind of surprised they're showing this. They better not stay with this game the rest of the night. Ahmed Thompson now with 16, 10, and 5. From what I understand, can't shoot a 3 to save his life. And there's a turnover by Luka Doncic. Now he's going to cry to the refs. Instead of going after, maybe trying to play some defense and, tracking the ball handler down or trying to do something, maybe a block from behind, what's he doing? Looking at the refs. Yep, go ahead and score. I'm just going to stand here and do this. That drive, he's got to be one of the worst in the NBA. As good of a player as he is, that if he, let's say, misses a shot, he will stop playing, complain to the refs, and now it's a 4-on-5 on the other end of the court. I hope our guys never pick up that bad habit. Shohei Ohtani is not a basketball player. Godzilla be load managed. By the way, isn't Godzilla -1 Part 2 coming out? Or is it Godzilla -0 or whatever they're doing? I really like the Godzilla -1 from like 2 years ago. It is starting to get a little cold in my house. Not warm like it was earlier today. I like the Lakers because of Luka. Mavs were my second fave team before the... Great, I mean, maybe the worst trade of our respective lifetimes? I can't think of a... Well, no, he does not play defense, but he can at least be down there. Has there been a worse NBA trade in the last 20 years? I mean, well, the Paul George trade with the Clippers trading SGA and a zillion first-round picks for Paul George has got to be up there. There's been way too many. Send the fouls have come down a little bit since the first quarter. Only Jordan, Akeem Olajuwon, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bible, I was actually thinking that earlier, how many players have done that, and I knew Jordan did it. That was like in 1988 when he won the dunk contest too, All-Star Game MVP. We won a whole bunch of crap that year. A Picard boop. Well, Jean-Luc, you've been asked to do a JL boop. What's up, Calvin? Thank you for stopping in. Good game for the Suns, but couldn't finish it. I'm going to take that as they lost. Jason, we didn't trade Sohan. He was just waived. JL boop on the way. He's getting there. He's an older man. Boop. Doesn't really have a booper, but all good. Parrish and McHale were traded to Boston for a number 1 pick that turned into a bust, so no. Okay. Wait, Kevin McHale and Robert Parrish were traded to the Celtics? I thought McHale was drafted by the Celtics. I also was not watching then, so I honestly don't know. Mariah, I think Wemby's going to go for... Let's take a look. How many points does he have right now? He's got 13. The Spurs are up by 14, so it could turn into a blowout. I think he's going to go for about 22. Ties undone. Robert Ory's dislike of the Spurs is... I don't know where all that's coming from. Brandon, I hope 50 wins tonight. What's up, Machine? I got my Spurs number 50 jersey on just for that reason tonight. Man, the weather's awful here again. All day it's been kind of quiet, and then crazy wind and crazy rain, which I hear right now. My TV just went black for a second. I got nervous. I thought I lost power. Then I realized my lights are still on, so it can't be possible. McHale's aware. I did not know that. Damn. What's up, Kalini? Thank you for stopping in. What do you think about having 2 extension teams in next year, Seattle and Las Vegas? I mean, I'm fine. I really don't care where the teams go. I know a lot of you guys want the... no, you guys don't want to. You guys want a football team in San Antonio. I'd love to have an NBA team in Connecticut. It ain't happening. There's almost 0% chance that happens. Seattle had a team and lost their franchise in what? I don't remember what. The year Durant was drafted. Durant was drafted right after Greg Oden, drafted by the Blazers. When the hell was Durant a rookie? Like 2006 or 7? Was that the last year of the Seattle Supersonics? Carlos Jeter, como está mi hombre? It was a number 1 pick for Parrish and the number 4, I think, pick. That pick was McHale. Yes, and Wemby's flexibility definitely saved him on that ankle roll there. How's good is number 9 doing? That's Benedict Mathurin. He's looked good tonight at times. DJ Rose at $2 Super Chat says, Wemby on track for another 100 game streak with blocks. Oh, another 100 game streak with blocks. Did he get to 100 before the last one ended? No, Carlos, so that's an Alele Spurs jersey that one of you had sent. I don't remember who. But because the Spurs are going for win number 50 tonight, I took the David Robinson down and I gotta rep the 50. San Antonio's not getting a football team because of Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones just ruins everything, huh? He's been ruining the Cowboys for, I was gonna say years. It's been decades. It's been decades. Yes, it was, Brandon. Castle just circled right around him. Woo, it is cold in here. All right, well, it's okay. He had 101. It was 101 the last streak? Okay, thank you. The elbows, the oops while playing with the rest before he just shoots. Don't fake the fakes and the funks and the lobs and the dunks. Krob, I'm watching it on Peacock. K-Note is up at 4 a.m. Wow, you are dedicated. That is early in the morning. I really want to go grab my hoodie. It's like right there. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to put up a go, Spurs go. I won't be gone long because I shouldn't be gone longer than like 12 seconds, I guess. Here you go. I want you. Whoop. I missed the click. I was actually back, but the Sonics moved it. Was it 2008? Gosh, that's more recent than I thought. I thought it was longer. I thought it was much longer ago. Originally, I was going to say 02 or 03. Alele Spurs indeed, Pierre. Oz, I'm on my Roku tonight. Where's TSR? Jason, am I doing the you can't see me thing? Jonas, what's up from Paris? 4:32 p.m. It's a.m., isn't it? I should have did a Cena. I should have, but then people coming would have think I was gone. But you can't see me. Yes, you can. Seb, the Spurs have made a huge comeback tonight. The second quarter was absolutely awful for LA. Hey, yeah, Jonas, I was like, it's got to be AM. I was a little confused there. It's okay, man. I'm tired too. When the fourth quarter hits, you guys are going to think English is like my third language. KD was in Seattle for 1 year. You're correct, Mike. What's up, Christian? Thank you for stopping in. Germs? It's going to be close. He's on pace for 24 right now, I think. Oh, wait, he had 13? Wait, how many points did he have? Wemby in the first half? Wemby's on pace for 26 right now. Thank you, 4 with the 2 thumbs up. TSR, if there were no Spurs, who would be my favorite team now? I probably wouldn't be watching the NBA, to be honest. The reason I'm a fan of the NBA is because of David Robinson. If there was never a Spurs team, I don't know if I would be watching the NBA. In there, Yodi. Coming up, third quarter, it is 66-52. Shaquille O'Neal mentioned that the Spurs need one more big name player. I don't think we need a big name. I think we need a big. Like another big in the starting lineup. Like a legit power forward. No, I'm not switching if Connecticut to team. Jose, my first language is English. But usually around midnight, I start getting tired and sleepy. So then it sounds like English is not my first language. So it could be fun. We'll see. And Connecticut, we do have UConn, which generally is one of the best, if not the best, basketball teams in college on an annual basis, men and women. It is Spurs ball to start off the third quarter. Fox into the paint, kicks it out to Champagny. Champagny's going to drive baseline, kicks it out to Castle. Castle drives into the paint and almost turned it over. Somebody's got to shoot. Shot clock violation. Clippers coming out playing some D. Is Isaiah Jackson a reboot? What do you mean? What's that mean? A reboot? A unique food to Connecticut? None that I know of. Yeah, I got nothing. Champagne gets knocked down, and he's going to get called for a foul, I believe. John Collins a little dinged up on that play, holding his hand. 1:35 p.m. 1:35 p.m. on a Tuesday? You're 14 hours ahead of me? Holy crap. Jose, Lindy Waters is not that person. HB was that guy at the beginning of the season. He doesn't seem to be that guy anymore. Doesn't mean he can't be again. It is Clippers ball down 66-52. Both teams have taken 12 free throws. They're just randomly showing free throw stats. Chris Dunn in the paint. Runner is short. Wemby with the rebound. Wemby on his way to a double-double. Oh, he's got a double-double. Never mind. And now a foul on Brook Lopez. Oh, reboot if they don't play the second half. I don't know if they'll play the second half. We'll see. What pick are we getting according to current standings? Mike, I don't know where the Hawks sit. Don't forget, we have a pick swap with the Hawks this year, and I assume Atlanta's going to be worse than us. We're second in the Western Conference. They are they've been playing well lately. I think they're 8th in the Eastern Conference. De'Aaron Fox gets into the paint, layup good. Biggest lead in the game for the Spurs, 16 points. Good morning, Bri from the Philippines. Fox now with 10 points. Garland with the ball for the Clippers, kicks it out for 3. Derek Jones Jr. 3 is no good. It is Spurs ball. And Wemby will bring it up for San Antonio. Wemby on three-point land, looks to drive, drives on Lopez, spins around to the paint. Off-balance jumper is caught by Julian Champagnie. That was actually an air ball. Champagnie's putback is no good. Champagnie gets his own miss. Champagnie's follow-up is good. And now it's an 18-point game. The Clippers look good in the first quarter, and since that first quarter, they have looked bad. Atlanta has some New Orleans picks. So how does that work when there's 3 teams involved, Phil? Do we get the best out of the 3? John Collins blocked by Wemby. No. Castle drives into the paint, falls down, but got fouled. You're welcome, Linda. Oh, the playoffs rest up are going to be lit. I have not called a playoff series in this channel's history. Channel started April 5th, 2019, so we're literally around the corner from the 7-year anniversary of the channel. But I've never called a full playoff series for San Antonio. Mr. G Photos with the $20 super chat. Wearing number 50 for win number 50 is either genius or you just unlock cheat codes watching from Honduras. I had to do it, Mr. G. Thank you for the super chat. I'm like, it's win number 50. I gotta wear it. No, Atlanta will get the New Orleans pick, and we get whatever pick Atlanta originally. That's what I thought happened, Phil. Okay. That makes sense. Castle at the line for 2, makes the first free throw. 19-point lead. Hawks will get a top 3 pick from the Pels. Yeah. Everybody training for DeJounte Murray has done better on their return than what went out. The return on investment was pretty good. Goat Biombo in the 4th? Maybe. Castle now at 14, 5, and 5. Triple-double is going to be tough if the Spurs keep turning this into a blowout, which they are clearly doing right now. It is Clippers ball. Down by 20. 6 on the shot clock. There's a forced 3. No good. Spurs ball. Clippers have just completely fallen apart since that first quarter. Wemby with the ball. Looks to drive. Gets double teamed. And he's fouled. Julian looks like a Motown backup singer. It's a compliment, I promise. Get the thumbs up. Get the thumbs up to 700. Drop the hammer. We're still trying to get to 500, aren't we? Where are we at? We're still trying to get to 500. Let's get to 500 first. We have not had a Spurs win get less than... We've never had a Spurs win get less than 600 thumbs up, but it's still early in the game. Castle into the paint. Stops. And offensive foul. Yeah, I saw a push off. What's up, William French? Thank you for stopping in. Push off, yeah. That was very obvious. Did one of these. They called him on it. Third foul on Steph. 72-52, 9:20 to go in the third quarter. Garland running around like a madman. Got Wemby on him now. He's going to take it into the paint. Take it right back out. Now he's going to spin around and take a jumper. No good. John Collins with the tip and no good. Blocked by Castle. That's going to be a goaltend. Yep. Hopefully, what's going on from Singapore? Thank you for the thumbs up. Spurs are currently in second place in the West. No, Andrew, I think the Thunder are going to have to lose too much for us to catch them. I think we're going to finish in second place, which look, I'm happy with exceeding my expectations. 72-54 Spurs ball, under 9 minutes to go. Vassell with the ball, guarded by Lopez, blows right by him, gets into the paint. Layup is no good! Nice move by him, but Vassell could not finish it. Oh my gosh, that Chris Dunn three-pointer was ugly. Confused me. That's a brick. It is Spurs ball. Addy T. Roller with the $5 super chat says, how far can we move up the draft if we include Fox, Barnes, and some future picks? Can we get to a top 3 way? Are we trading? I mean, the team, I don't think they're going to move on from Fox this too early. Darius Garland open for 3, going to take the 3, going to miss the 3, gets his own miss as the ball bounces off Vassell's hand. The Garland runner in the paint is good. That's now a 16-point game. Clippers slowly chipping away at the lead. Slowly but surely. Somebody get a bucket for San Antonio. Thank you for all the super chats tonight, by the way, guys. Wemby out on 3-point land. Has John Collins on him. Drives. Falls over. Turnover. Derrick Jones Jr. the paint. Misses the layup at the rim after the Euro step. Vassell with the rebound. Devin will bring it up for the Spurs. Gets it up to Wemby. Back out to Vassell. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Vassell back into Wemby in the post. Wemby's going to drive in the paint. Throws up a layup. Good. Timeout. LA. Trade Fox. Not yet. Not yet. Maybe in a couple years. We got to make sure Castle and Harper are him, as you can say. Oh, the poll list up. Andy, I totally forgot about it. Yeah, I probably can end that poll. It's probably time. We're in the third quarter. Good grief. 1,400 votes. 85% say yes. 15% say the Clippers win. Wemby didn't have to try. He just takes 2 big steps and he's there. We need room for Harper and Castle. Foxes have a huge contract. The Addy Terrell, that was my one concern with the... Not a concern. I was not in love with the contract De'Aaron Fox got. And it caps out at the pun intended salary cap. Tops out at $62 million, I think, in the last year. Playoffs start like April... Well, the regular season ends on April 12th, I think. Then you're going to have the play-in games. That'll probably take, 5 days? So I think the playoffs start April 18th-ish. You know, Dr. Phil, you never know. If it's a team that's looking to rebuild and they want to unload some contracts that are expiring, you could get into a situation like the Washington Wizards, who traded C.J. McCollum and Corey Kispert for Trae Young. You never know. The expansion thing's coming up too. The Spurs might not protect De'Aaron Fox. He might be like, take him. Yes, 48 minutes indeed, Larry. Do the Spurs play the Clippers? Yes, R3. We play them at least once more. The streaming Spurs services are how Fox got his contract. Nice. We got the 500 thumbs up, guys. Thank you. I want to look up the schedule. I know we play the Clippers at least one more time. Upcoming against LA, we play them at home on April 2nd, and that'll do it. That'll be the 4th game. We lost the first one, I think, against them, didn't we? I think we had 4 games against LA. Where the heck's the first game against LA? LA, where are you? LA, where are you? We beat the Clippers on March 6th, 116 to 112. We're playing them now. Do we only play them 3 times this year? At LA on the 16th, which is today, and at LA on April 2nd. So it looks like we only play them 3 times. Once at home, 2 on the road. I wonder if, because we played the Thunder 5 times, they're the team. I wonder if that's the game that kind of came off our schedule. If we were supposed to play the Clippers 4 times, we had that extra game against the Thunder because of the NBA Cup, so we're only playing the Clippers 3 times this year. That would actually make sense. All right, well, there you go. Let's fix the scoreboard. Boop, 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 boop. And get back to the chat while we're still in a commercial break. Prediction that Minnesota would move to the Eastern Conference if Seattle and Las Vegas. So is it really seeming like Seattle and Las Vegas? Christian, you're welcome. Christian Ruiz. Do you smoke greens or random question, but do you smoke greens or drink? Smoke greens. Is that slang for marijuana? I assume so. What's up, Juan from Singapore? Thank you for stopping in. The answer is no, I do not. I do drink once in a blue moon. What just happened to Peacock? It's gone, now it's back, now it's gone, now it's back. Those are the only teams being inconsistent. Okay. Seattle, Las Vegas. Thank you, Eddie. It is Clippers ball, 74-56. Derek Jones Jr. wide open in the corner for three. He's going to hit the three. It's now a 15-point game. Yeah, William, I had that too. Blue screen for the Peacock. I'm like, what's up with my Peacock? My Peacock is okay. Unfortunately, I can't show you my Peacock. I'll get in trouble. There's an alley-oop from Castle to Wemby. We got a little Area 51. And while that was playing, we have an and one play by Derek Jones Jr. on the other end of the floor. Andrew Roman, okay. What's up, Toyo from the Philippines? Jose, I do not. So I will tell you guys what I drink, embarrassing as it may be, because it's the light stuff. I drink, when I do drink, which is like once a year, Smirnoff Ice, Kahlua Mudslides, a White Russian. I don't like to taste alcohol anymore. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that again. Free throw was no good, and the Clippers got the ball back. Garland's follow-up three after the miss is no good. It is now Spurs ball. HB with the rebound, and he'll get it up to Castle. 76-61, 6:40 something change to go. You're welcome. Militia guy, good evening to you. Get Barnes out of there. He just went in. Vassell for three. Splash. 18. White Russians all day. All right, you're a fan? I just don't like the taste of alcohol anymore. So if it can taste like a Sprite or chocolate milk, yeah. You got Darius Garland 101 versus Wemby. Drops it off to Derek Jones Jr. Jones' pull-up jumper is short. And the Spurs do not get the offensive rebound. They had three guys on it and lost it. Garland's going to drive in the paint. Misses a layup, foul, going to the line for two. 79-61. Game is on Peacock, by the way. Lakers and Rockets are tied. Who are we cheering for? Neither? Brian, no Dylan Harper tonight. And Luke Cornett is out. So no Harp, no Cornett. Both out tonight. Apple Crown with 7-Up. I never had that. Eddie, thank you for subscribing. By the way, if anybody is not subscribed, I have a lot of fun hanging out, calling Spurs games with you guys, talking about the team, what do you like about the game, what you don't. So if you're looking for a Spurs community that does the games live, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, I'm the only person on YouTube that's been streaming the Spurs for 7 years in a row. I don't think anybody's been doing it longer. So, that's all I got. Love to see you in the chats moving forward. Subscribe button's down there. The like button's there too. That's all I got. Dylan getting a Rookie of the Year. Not good, Toyo. I think it's going to be Con Knippel or Cooper Flag. I mean, as much as we all like Dylan Harper, if you're a Spurs fan, he's not getting the same opportunities. Con Knippel is a starter. Cooper Flag is a starter. When you guys got guys playing 10 to 15 minutes more a game than you on a nightly basis, you can't compete with that. Damien, I try. 36 years this year, fan of the Spurs, because of, well, David Robinson wearing his jersey. Vassell for three. Vassell eating up in the third quarter. It'll be Cooper Flag. I think Con Knippel has a chance. I'm not opposed to Carter Bryant getting Barnes' minutes, but you know they are paying Barnes 18 or 19 million, so they're gonna play him. Listen, paying a player a lot of money to sit on the bench. Castle drives in the paint, layup good. 21-point lead is the biggest lead of the game. If you guys don't know, the Clippers were winning this game. We're up by as much as 14 in the first quarter. I think they were actually up 17-3 to start the game. The Spurs were just chucking threes and missing them. Spurs looked awful. Second quarter gets here, and it's been a totally different game as Darius Garland misses in the paint. Vassell will bring it up for San Antonio. And he'll wait for Wemby to catch up. Vassell with the ball again. Over to Barnes in the corner. HB for three, and it's now turning into blowout city. Win 50. Around the corner. They just said the Spurs started their three-point shooting 1 of 15. Since then, 7 of 12. We started awful from three. I hope Dylan plays tomorrow night. Looking like he might. Gaylord, it's looking like game over here. It's looking pretty close. Zion, Carl, thank you for stopping in. I think he's Mr. 25% R3. I want to say he's like 1 of 4. But we're up by 24. Mr. 33%, he's 1 of 3. Okay. What was the lead when we came back last game? Yes, Carp, 25. The Spurs were down 25 against the Clip. Oh, I see what you're doing there. There you go. Keep Barnes in there. Now you love him. I like it. Go Spurs, go on. Do yourself a favor. Go back and watch TSR react to the 3rd draft lottery that's led to us getting Wemby, then Castle and Hart. Oh, the 3. So I went... I'm guessing you did see it. The lottery where we got Wemby, I absolutely lost it like nobody's business. It's the most I've ever lost it on the stream. I've been madder on stream. Probably... All right, so the happiest I've ever been on stream is easily when the Spurs won the lottery. Because I knew we were drafting Wemby. I knew we were getting a franchise player and things were going to turn around for the Spurs. The angriest I've ever been on the channel, and it's not on the channel anymore because I deleted it because I swore quite a bit too. You know, there's a couple angry videos of me up right now. Easily the maddest was April of 2019, the month the channel started, when in the NFL draft, New York Giants, with the 6th overall pick, drafted Daniel Jones. I was livid. Yeah, Ziptex, I was doing the same thing. By the way, I'm going to put this out there real quick. It's very windy right now outside, so if I magically disappear, I lost power. Just putting that out there for you guys right now. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. What's up, Randy from Bermuda? It's getting a little sketchy outside. Thank goodness the Spurs, it's a blowout, but in case I disappear, you know what happened. Isabel, good evening to you. I guess I should say good morning. It's almost 6 a.m. in France. Spurs shooting 30% from 3 and up by 24. All right. That's a good thing that a lot of that, though, was from the dreadful start of the game when the Spurs started 1 of 15. Drippy, what happened to you last night? Lost power? Oh, that's right. You guys were saying it was windy in San Antonio. DJ was killing it. Yes, he was, William. He was, but... he wasn't killing it for the Giants when he was there. He had one playoff appearance. Fitty wins coming up. I'm rocking it. Jim, what's going on? It says Connecticut is sketchy. Jim's my buddy. He's actually, you guys met Jim like 2 weeks ago. If you guys remember the Nets game, I was broadcasting from somebody else's house. That was my buddy Jim. He's in the chat right now, rocking number 22 avatar or channel pick, whatever. Good dude. Thank you for letting me watch that Nets game there. Spurs won that game, of course. But Spurs on their way to a win tonight. The Spurs master being a second-half team, it's over for the league. Remember your reaction? Yes! And unless I have been very transparent on that channel. I was not happy when Mitch Johnson was named the head coach. However, when I found out the players were behind it 3 or 4 days later and realized no matter how much I don't like it, I might as well learn to like it because he's the coach. I don't have to agree with everything he does, but I was like, you know what? He's the coach. That's what the players want. That's what the organization wants. I'm going to root for him. And overall this year, I think he's been not perfect, but good. Certainly good enough. We're second in the Western Conference. It is Clippers ball. Corner 3 is good. Who's this dude? The Clippers going into their bench? They are going into their bench. Kobe Sanders for 3. Mitch has a legit shot at Coach of the Year. Right? Nice. 84-46 run. Castle into the paint. Good. 89-66. First full year as a head coach. And what I've said a lot on this channel is I know some people are not fans of Mitch. I get it. Maybe there was somebody else you wanted out there, but this is a guy that came up with the organization. It's who the Spurs wanted. And he's not going to be perfect, but neither is the team. The team is growing and getting better. And I think Mitch Johnson is growing and getting better. Are the Clippers waving the white flag, by the way? They got some guys out there that haven't played tonight. They got Cam Christie in the game. Who? Kobe Sanders? Well, there's an and one for... Who this? Jordan Miller. 89-70. Are we second in the league now? I do not gamble 420. You're correct. I don't know if somebody's asking if I bet. I do not. Plumlee has played a little bit, Christian. He had 2 offensive rebounds. And yes, the Grandmaster, there's some guys out on the court I am not overly familiar with for the Clippers. It's way too early to be throwing in the waving the white flag. 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Come on, man. AJ, I'm so used to that. When the Spurs get down in the first half, there's a small percentage of Spurs fans that I don't know if they're trolling, if they generally believe it, or they're somewhere in the middle to say the game's over. The Peacock guys were really talking Mitch up, were they now? They were, the way he was just sitting there, not getting upset, trusting the players. I mean, that's something too. The thing is, Militia Guy, yes, I get Mike Malone did that with the Nuggets, but that does not mean it would work with the Spurs. How many times have we seen head coaches go from one team to the other? Thank you, Mr. Scott Trotch. And that head coach, it doesn't translate. Or players. How many times have we seen players switch teams and they were great with one team and then they go to team B and they're not the same? There's no guarantee Mike Malone would be better for the Spurs. There's no guarantee to be worse either. We'll never know. Mitch is our coach. At some point, he's going to have to stop living rent-free in your head, brother. And you're just going to have to accept it and hope for the best. Oh, Flynn, I don't know who to root in that game. What's up, Symbol? Thank you for stopping in. I don't know if I really don't know if I want the Lakers or... you know what? I don't like either. I can't. I want them both to lose. Please stop spamming the aliens. See, we're at the $5 super chat says, seeing how Mitch handled last year, I had little faith in him, but he seems to be doing better this year. Agreed. That's a fair statement. That's very fair. I think we just had a turnover by the Spurs. And now Isaiah Jackson is back in the game. He's going to get a little light dunk. It is 89-73, and the Clippers Z-League team make a little bit of comeback. Plum VP drives into the paint, misses a shot, going to get fouled and go to the line for two. It feels like this game's going to end on Thursday morning. Mitch has done a great job. No one expected us to... Yeah. I know people are going to argue, well, it's because of the talent. This coach still has to put the right people in at the right time. And we also were missing Wemby for 12 games, and the Spurs still went 9-3. Plum Dog misses the first free throw. Come on, Plumlee. I don't know. Has Mason Plumlee scored with the Spurs yet? Are these going to be his first points? 3 games behind OKC, 1.5. I don't think we're catching OKC, guys. I think that's Mason Plumlee's first point with the Spurs. I'm not 100% sure if he scored in the prior game or games. He played. This is his second game? I think this is his second game, right? Shoot, I'm tired. I don't remember. Clippers ball. And now a foul. 2 free throws coming up for Cam Christie. I don't know these guys for the Clippers. Yeah, that's a good point. Mike 4. Didn't Mike Malone lose the locker room in Denver after winning a chip? Like, weren't things getting bad there? Go Chat Goes to CX Zombie. Thank you for that. He says, let's get some more likes up in here. Annihilate that like button. And don't forget to share and subscribe if you're new. And welcome to the channel. Thank you for that. That's right. Did Mike Malone lose the locker room in Denver? If he did, that's not somebody you want coming to a young team. Last time he scored 2 free throws. Thank you. I thought that was his first point, so it was not. But you know what? The Clippers have shifted just a little bit on the lead. Just a bit. Julian Champagnie with the ball. Gets it out to De'Aaron Fox. We have 15 on the shot clock. Fox back to Champagnie. And he turns the ball over. He was trying to lead Plumlee. Bad pass. Clippers ball. Let's see what the third unit can do for the Clippers here. Almost turned the ball over. That's what. So we're going to have a catch-and-shoot 3 that is no good by Kobe Sanders. Offensive rebound for the Clippers. 8 on the shot clock. Benedict Mathurin looking to drive. Little crossover. Now 1-on-1 versus Plumlee. 2 on the shot clock. Step back 3. No good. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with LA. Parrott, I think there's a really good chance he's going to get coach of the year. I mean, the turnaround from last year, 22 wins to, let's say we win... Not 22 last year, 34 wins last year, right? It's going to be a plus 20 win or more than likely. He should definitely be contention for Coach of the Year. It is LA ball having a little trouble getting in bounds. They do get in bounds. Get it to Isaiah Jackson, and now another whistle. Who do we have on the court right now? We got Champagny, Fox, Barnes, Johnson, and Plumlee. That's a lineup. What's up, John Rubino? That's the third foul on Mason Plumlee already, which he's not played a ton of minutes, so he's been a little foul happy. 2 free throws coming up. Christian, I honestly don't remember if he scored. I really don't. First free throw is good, 90-75. I'm up for seeing more Carter Bryant. Even when he's not scoring, we know he can play some defense. Second free throw coming up from Mitch Johnson. Wow. I did say I would start getting tired around midnight. It's midnight. Isaiah Jackson, second free throw. That would be interesting if Mitch Johnson was shooting free throws. KKB, Luke Hornet, Sorny. I'm hearing from you guys that it sounds like he might play tomorrow. We are on a back-to-back. So I'll be live tomorrow night. Another late game versus the Kings at 10 p.m. Eastern. Fox for 3, no good. And now a scramble for the ball, and the Clippers come away with it. Minute 45 to go, 14-point game. The LA just slowly, again, chipping away at this lead a little bit. A beautiful drive and layup. No opposition from the Spurs by Cam Christie. It's a 12-point game. Exactly, Izzy. Yeah, I would love to see all those awards, but I don't think Harper's got a chance at rookie there. Now a turnover by San Antonio. All right, this lineup ain't it. Mathurin in the paint, layup. All right, timeout. Timeout, Mitch. Timeout, Mitch. Mitch. LA has 0 turnovers this quarter. The Spurs have 6. It's a 10-point game. It's a 14-1 run. It is a 14-1 by the Clippers in the last 2:55. Fox jumper no good. Plumlee with another offensive rebound. They get it back to Fox. Fox in the paint. Turned it over. Holy moly, we're playing like butt. There's a miss by Isaiah Jackson. And now a foul. Mike SVE with the $5 super chat says 14-1 run. Yeah. The team is falling apart right now in the not the spurred quarter. Eric, so Wemby rolled his ankle a little bit, but he's okay. 2 free throws coming up for De'Aaron Fox. Both teams are in the bonus. And some of you thought the Clippers were waving the white flag in the third quarter with some of the players they're putting in. Instead, they're actually making a push. Wemby's checking back in. Vassell's checking back in. Castle's checking back in. That lineup was not it. Definitely not. Cue the Wemby is Back song by TSR Sports. One of my favorite songs I've done on the channel, by the way. Just saying. I like a lot of the stuff I put up on the channel. Appreciate those that listen to the music. Fox made them both. 12 points. All right, LA ball. Clippers do have time to 2 for 1 if they so choose. Kobe Sanders with the ball. Spin around jumper in and out. And Vassell with the rebound. He'll drop it off to Steph. There's about 6 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Castle standing on the Intuit Dome logo. 12 on the shot clock. Looking for a screen from Wemby. There's a switch. Castle into the paint. Throws it up. And just missed everything. Clippers can hold for the last shot. Couple seconds to go. And a layup is good. There's 1 second to go. My clock reset. 1 second to go. Fox's full court 3 is not even close. It's a 10-point game. Jason, there's sort of a TSR rap song. The Wemby is Back song I lightly rap. The Yankees Stink I lightly rap. Some of the new songs on the channel do have light rap in them. I'm not dropping, bars like Eminem, like ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. But I'm doing okay. Fourth quarter underway. That was not a good third quarter for the Spurs. I actually want to check and see what the score in the third quarter was. We got outscored. We got outscored 30-26. All right, so we won the second. They won the first and third. So let's win the fourth now. Somebody tell me to wrap it up? Oh, you don't want to hear me rap. Come on now. It's tricky to rock around, to rock on time, to rock on time. It's tricky. Tricky, tricky. Yeah. All right, I don't know what happened there. I'm tired. Plum was the 392nd player to score for the Spurs. I hope he has a lot of points in him. Yeah, Jason, it wasn't a terrible quarter. Plumlee is a -6 this game. He's the only minus on the team. All right, so Plum VP, he is not tonight. Not the Plum VP. Okay, got it. We do need more silver dancers. And yes, THC, there always is. I'll tell you, Patrick, Run DMC, probably my favorite rap band of all time. It's what I grew up with. Walk This Way. Can You Rock It Like This? Jam Master Jammin'. I love that back in the 80s. Do I think Wemby will score one more point? If he's playing in the fourth quarter, he better. Spurs had it. Yep, David. And the crazy thing is, 3.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Some of us, myself included, said, are the Clippers giving up? Because they were putting bench guys in that. Kobe Sanders, Cam Christie. I was like, they were going deep on their bench, and then here we are. William French says, with the $5 super chat, thank you very much. TSR, which teams would most prefer to see in the playoffs? Oh, wow. Angie, we blew it where the third quarter was not good. Which team do I want to see in the playoffs? I want to see the Thunder. We're 4-1 against them this year. Right? Maybe, maybe not. Wemmy's not playing the whole fourth quarter, end of days. What about the end of days? Arnold Schwarzenegger movie? I got nothing. I'm a Nuggets fan. You have the same problem as we do when Jokic is on the bench. You are so bad when he rests. You guys are maybe kind of... So, Vlada, yes, we are a very different team when Wemby rests. Wemby, the best defensive player in the NBA. He's also elite. He's elite on both ends of the floor. Much like Jokic is, such a big part of your offense. He's the El Capitan. When you take a player like that off your team, yeah, it's going to be a huge drop-off. I hate the... I wouldn't mind beating the Lakers in the first round. Wemby in the fourth, it's going to depend on the minutes. John Selena is gone off the channel. A lot has changed in the last, from when I started. Yogi's falling down here. I was single when I started the channel. So I just wanted to put somebody next to me, so it was usually a female, and it was a young Selena from 2014 wearing a Spurs jersey. She hasn't been seen in a Spurs jersey since when? I don't know. So, I've been dating somebody for the last couple years. We got the couch, we keep adding the couch contingent here. Selena was traded. She was traded in for these guys. By the way, it's late, so some of you might be going to bed. So before you go to bed tonight, we got to do our public service announcement from the one and only David Robinson. Make sure you brush your teeth. Whoop, 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 whoop. Get in there and floss too. Whoop, 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 whoop. Grab some mouthwash. And you have pearly whites like the Admiral. All right. Spurs ball after the miss by the Clippers. They're up 92-82. Wemby with the ball at the free throw line. Out to Carter Bryant for three from the wing. And CB's three is no good. Castle with the rebound and put back is good. 94-82. I do not need more plushies. The plushie count is full. There's 10 plushies in the family. I have 8 of them, right? Yes, I have 8. Miss TSR has 2 at her house. We have 10. That's enough. There's a drive by Isaiah Jackson. Throws it over Wemby. Nice job. 94-84. Carlos, we have 49 wins, going for win number 50 tonight. That's why I'm rocking David Robinson's jersey. I had to. 50 wins tonight. Devin Vassell with the ball for San Antonio. Gets to Castle. Catch and shoot 3. No good. Of course, I do a video on Castle's three-point shooting improving, and he's 0 for 3 tonight. Spurs got the offensive rebound, and Wemby will put it back. 96-84 on the Thunder. Cam Christie's shot is no good, and we're going to have a whistle. Did not see what the whistle was on. Wemby with the left-handed dunk on the prior play. Finish strong. I do play Magic the Gathering. That guy, Mello, I have talked about it on the channel here and there. I'll never put up a video on Magic the Gathering here. This is a sports channel. But when we're live, I'm fine talking about, a little jibber-jabber. Magic the Gathering, I have 58 decks built. It used to be 32 non-budget and 32 or 26 budget. Now that line's blurring. I'm like, we just kind of do more of the power levels thing, and we're trying the bracket stuff. There's a block by Wemby on Isaiah Jackson. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to stay with the Clippers. My favorite deck, the funnest deck, because it's so easy to play. I forgot her name. It's the Selesnya Enchantress that says whenever you play an enchantment, draw a card and gain a life. I think I'm almost undefeated with that deck. Kobe in the paint, good. Kobe Sanders, it's 96-86. I can't remember her name. It starts with an S. S! Reference? Anybody? No? Castle gets into Wemby in the paint. Wemby with a quick jumper off the glass. Castle getting close to 10 assists, I gotta think, right? Down the other end, a quick three-pointer for... Was that Jordan Miller? It was. Well, I put some points on the wrong side. My bad. 98-89. We're up by 9. Single digits, though. The Clippers are hanging around. And I don't like that. It's a 9-point game. Castle into the paint. Turned it over. Nope, fouled. We have Jordan and Bryant, right? Do I play any other games, Patrick? I do play on my Xbox Series S occasionally with friends. I'm looking to get back on Game Pass once the Spurs make maybe April, once the season slows down a little bit. Yeah, Christian, I definitely messed up the score there. My apologies. Spurs ball. Let's get real life, and this would be win number 50 tonight. Jordan McLaughlin with the ball for the Spurs. Look to drive. Nope, kicks it out to Wemby for 3 from the wing. In and out. I don't like where this score is going. It is LA ball. Reach and foul on Stephon Castle. Now, feeling a little less confident. True men love basketball and nerd card games. And bubes. There you go. Just saying. Chris Dunn is playing in the game. It's a weird thing. The Clippers have gone to a lot of their guys that don't play much, and it turned the game around. Darius Garland's back in. I would keep going with the guys that brought you back. Isaiah Jackson layup around Wemby's good. It's a 7-point game. What is happening, Spurs fans? This was a blowout. The Clippers are doing to us what we did to them like less than 2 weeks ago. Spurs ball, Wemby with it. 10 on the shot clock. Gets it to Vassell. Vassell driving. Is going to get fouled. A lot of fouls in this game. Danny Big Dog's a Clippers fan. Thank you for stopping in. Clippers fans, appreciate y'all being here, by the way. Thank y'all for hanging out. Spurs fans, as always, thank you for being here. Sowers is right. That's Spurs fans when the opposing team goes on a run. You know, I do need to chuck them. You're right. Jordan McLaughlin is playing because we do not have Dylan Harper tonight. We're still confident. They do not have any Kawhi. Maybe the Spurs got a little too confident with no Kawhi. I don't know. The Spurs lead went... Vassell at the line for 2, 98-91. 8:45 to go in the game. His first free throw is good. FX2, FFT, I almost read that wrong. PXN. I think Wemby has 2 blocks tonight. And Pierre, our 3-point shooting has been awful all game. We started the game 1 of 15. That is, what, 6.5%? That's quite awful. Vassell made them both. We're first to 100. Clippers ball, 9-point game. We're going to get into Darius Garland, guarded by Castle. Wemby has 3 blocks, thank you. The Admiral does look a little like Steve Harvey. I know. It's okay. You look great, David. 8 on the shot clock for LA. Garland drives in the paint. Throws it up over Wemby, and it's going to be an alley-oop to Isaiah Jackson. Throws it down, and the Clippers are just hanging around. Let's finish the Spurs. We have a $5 super chat by William French. TSR, would you make a trip to San Antonio for any Spurs playoff games, NBA Finals? Probably not, but never say never. Never say never. And what if the Spurs play the Celtics in the NBA Finals? Those tickets would be really expensive. There's a turnover by the Clippers, 193 under 8 minutes ago. And if the Spurs play the Celtics, I could go to Boston, which is 90 minutes away. Wemby catch and shoot 3. Back rim, no good. Fight for the rebound, and LA will come down with it. Ball falls into the hands of Jordan Miller, who's getting a lot of time here in the fourth quarter. Over to Darius Garland. 15 on the shot clock. Jordan McLaughlin guarding Garland. Looking for a screen by Jackson. Gets the screen. Garland drives into the paint. Pull up Jay. Off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound. Wemby will come down with it. And it is Spurs ball as Jordan McLaughlin brings it up the court. Gets it up to Devin Vassell. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Let's make some buckets, Spurs fans. Time to get the lead extended. Carter Bryant catch and shoot 3 in the corner. No good. But he was fouled. Bad foul by LA. What's going on, Brandon? Thank you for stopping in. From 3 to 17 to 89 to 63 to 100. Yes, this game has been all over the place. How we have all changes from 2 years? Yeah, 2 years ago was crazy, Izzy. When you first started coming to the channel. Carter Bryant at the line from not 1, not 2, but 3. First one's good. You know what? It's not how much you win by, it's just whether you win. And granted, you know what? I don't love blowouts, so maybe this is just karma. Ultimate Cyan is definitely consistent with his trolling. What's up, Mars? Jordan McLaughlin's shoes are nice. Are they? I didn't catch them. Spurs fan for life. Thank you for stopping in. Jordan, the GOAT McLaughlin is checking out of the game. It's 102.93, a little over 7 minutes to go. Carter Bryant at the line for one more. Looking to make it a 10-point game, and he will. We got the 600 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. I just caught that. 103.93. You know, I'm very happy if we just keep it at 10. We win by 10. I'm content. Carter with 10 points, by the way. He's 6 of 7 from the line. Garland with the ball going at Bryant. Nice pass into the paint. John Collins' reverse layup is good and one. $103.95. You know what, Andres? If Kawhi was there, it could be a totally different game. We're also missing Luke Cornett and Dylan Harper, 2 key pieces of our rotation. Our main backup and our backup point guard. So maybe it could be. I wish both teams had everybody. I like to see our teams play their teams at their best, and obviously I want my team to be at their best. That is a true measure of your team. I don't want us to play teams who keep, have players out. Wemby probably getting a rest, and the Spurs will bring him back in if they need him at the end of the game. That free throw was no good by John Collins. He does not make the three-point play. It is still 103.95. Harrison Barnes is checked. Oh my God, it's windy out here. Harrison Barnes is checked in for the Spurs. We were supposed to have gusts about 45 miles per hour tonight, and I'm hearing it. Fox pull-up jumper in the paint is good. 10-point game. 6.5 minutes to go, and I want this game to end as soon as possible with the weather that's out there. 62 points in the paint for the Spurs, 54 the Clippers. Darius Garland guarded by Harrison Barnes. Don't like that. There's a switch now guarded by Kellen. Garland blows right by Kellen. Kicks it out for 3. 3 is no good by Mathurin. Offensive rebound for the Clippers, and there is another foul. And now timeout. I have 2 worries with this game. The Spurs only up by 10, and now my power is going to go out because it's getting extremely windy out there. Great, he's going to play Barnes. He's going to play Barnes. Mitch needs to learn from this game never to play Plumlee again. Wow. To the whole chat, what are we going to do with our big men next year? Luke Cornett's coming back under contract. Are we bringing out Biyombo? Maybe not. Are we bringing back Olynyk? Definitely not. Are we bringing Plumlee bringing Plumlee back? Probably not. All that big man depth I was excited about at the start of the season, I was like, it hasn't really paid off. Cornett's been pretty decent when healthy, although he's not a starter. When he started, it's been less decent. But when it's Wemby starting, Cornett backing him up, pretty good, right? Yeah. But the other guys just... Olynyk is, whatever he had left in the tank is gone. Plumlee, it's early, but there's not a lot there offensively. He's a good offensive rebounder. And then Bismack Biyombo, whatever he had left in the tank, he emptied last year with the Spurs. Well, FTP having maybe a second round pick will be a third center. Just imagine. A second-round pick that could be a center. We have drafted a center in the second. Wait, could we have drafted a center in the second round last year? We could have. We could have drafted Maxime Reynaud. He was there at 38. We could have kept some. Well, Sandro Mamakilishvili didn't want to stay because he was not getting playing time. I do see Spurs fans said we should have kept Mamu over Biyombo. He wasn't playing enough. Do we have? We do have mods on right now. Our mods are in the chat. Yeah, FX. I wanted Reynaud really bad too. I actually swore when I saw the Kings draft him at 42 and we could have had him. I just bet $1 on the Spurs. Okay. DQ Renegade, is the game going over 230? There's only one man who can answer that. I agree. There's your answer. Whoa, was that lightning? I saw some flashing. Oh boy. IOW3R at the $2 super chat says, which 8 guys you're protecting in an expansion draft? I'm going to answer that in a video soon. It sounds like a freaking hurricane almost outside now by my house. This game needs to end now. Charles Bassey, no. AJ, he was hurt all the time for us. Can you guys hear that at all? I don't know if my camera's picking that up, but the rain hitting the window. You probably can't hear that, but... Island, Connecticut, orange. And the weather has taken a really big change for the worse over the last half hour. So I get nervous when it gets really bad like this because, you know, I can't call a game while you can't hear it. I can't call a game if there's a bad storm, if the power goes out. I'm not trying to speak in existence, but it's getting worse and worse and worse. So I want the Spurs to lock this up now and call it a night. Patrick, yeah, we might be. I don't know. Wemby is on the bench to start this. Start off here from the timeout. Appreciate Spurs fans and Clippers fans hanging out alike. We have 2 free throws coming up for LA. All right, that is more than 30 miles or 40 miles an hour. I'm going to check my phone real quick. First free throw is good. That is gusting the highest it's been by far tonight. Where's my little wind thingy? We have gusts right now, 60 miles an hour. All right, that's why I can hear it. I was like, that's not 20 mile per hour winds. That is where its gusts are up to 60 miles an hour right now. 6 minutes to go in this game. Stop calling fouls and let the game end. Keldon into the paint, throws it up, misses the shot, and the Clippers get the rebound. Benedict Mathurin's going to bring it up, drops it up to Darius Garland. Garland will get it out to Benedict Mathurin, 13 on the shot clock. Mathurin, little crossover, lost the ball, and that's a turnover. Rich, who do you got locked away in the back room? I hear that's the wind, man. The wind's about 50 miles per hour here. It's been crazy. Which I'm extremely nervous calling this game right now. For not just the score, but for what's happening outside. Keldon into the paint. Missed the layup. Wanted the foul. Not going to get it. It's still a 9-point game. 105-96. 5.5 minutes to go. It is Clippers ball. And we're going to have a little jumper in the paint. Missed. And then Jordan Miller gets his own miss back and puts it in. We have another timeout. Oh, boy. Amazing, man. Wemmy's getting a lineup. And I don't think we can run Mason Plumlee because of what we saw earlier in the game. And I don't think the Spurs trust in Olynyk anymore. The Mustang is safe. The Mustang's in the garage. Put me in at center. Why not? What the hell? Put me in. Yeah, road trip. It's really bad right now. I checked my phone and it said 60 mile per hour winds, so stuff is definitely flying around out there. Who have we seen tonight? You guys have seen everybody, right? In regards to the gifts, the videos, WinBP, yep, Area 51. We haven't seen French Vanilla. You know what? Luke Cornet's not playing, but since we're in a timeout,
French Vanilla in the air tonight.
That's the only way I'm seeing French Vanilla tonight. No, when Plumlee was in there, it was not good. And thank you, Hunt. Appreciate you too. If we lose this one, it would be on Mitch. 24 points ahead and not taking any time out in the Clippers run to come back to 10 points. I really don't like it at all. You know what? We did it to them. They're trying to do it to us. We were down 25. We've seen the game, Phil. I'll play it again. Drafting a third big is the thing that kills me. We could have did it this year. Sacrifice Plumlee to the wing cuts. Breakout bench vanilla. I like that. I hope we close out this game good too. We're actually getting outscored in the fourth quarter as well, 16-13. The Spurs have lost every quarter so far, except for the second when they outscored LA 37-15. That second quarter is obviously the huge difference in the game. Because if that second quarter doesn't happen, we're losing. AJ, I'll give you a pop thumbs up. Where's Greg Popovich? There he is. Sind, I've seen that Kai Soto's been playing well for Philippines. Lim Santiago, thank you for stopping in, but I don't know if he's ready. I can't see the Spurs signing him. Yes, you did, Jade Little. You did. I already flossed myself and brushed my teeth. I'm just going to, hit the mouthwash before I go to bed. Somebody wants a Chuck? Why not? We're in a timeout. Let's do them all. Wemby is playing tonight. Luke Cornett, Dylan Harper out. Kawhi Leonard out for the Clippers. And I see some of you saying be safe out there. I'm in my house, but thank you. A guy like Dylan Colo, not familiar with him. What's the French Heritage Day? I would Google it, Nija. Wemby's not coming in after the timeout? Is he not? Let's not speak Wemby being sick. Let's not speak that into existence. Is that a telltale? Who monkey style? This is a sloth. If you don't recognize it, that's Miss TSR. She was here last night. That's Slothy. Good luck, fourth quarter, boop. Tim Duncan is not playing tonight. Be careful driving to work tomorrow. I'll be careful walking from my bedroom to my kitchen. Short thing. I've played the Thunder Dunk a few times tonight, Patrick. We've had some. It's not a piggy bank, Mike. Come on now. Webby is still on the bench. Saving him from the last 4 minutes, maybe? Who's our big out there right now? HB or Bryant? Harrison Barnes for 3. Thank God. 108-98. Our three-point shooting has been quite putrid tonight, but that was a much-needed 3. Garland with the ball for the Clippers, and we are hitting the 5-minute mark. 8 on the shot clock for Darius, guarded by Vassell. I guess Carter Bryant's our center? Kobe Sanders' turnaround jumper is an air ball, but it is caught by Jordan Miller in the put. Jordan Miller's been playing pretty damn good tonight. 108-100. Leonard, there's a lot of people in the Philippines in the chat. Lillard Studios, we're winning the finals. I'd like to say San Antonio. Fox turns the ball over. Oh my goodness. 108-100 Clippers ball. The math on the jumper in the paint, it's a 6-point game. Alright, we need Wemby. It's a 6-point game, Spurs fans. I'm losing connection? Everybody hear me okay? Anybody? Bueller? The wind, the weather's really bad here, so I don't know. The wind might have affected something. Sounds good now? I didn't touch anything. I literally did not touch anything. I don't know what happened. I literally didn't touch anything. All right. There could have been a power surge. For those that don't know, there's extremely bad weather right now where I live. There's 60-mile-per-hour winds outside, which is why I'm nervous about the game. Not only the Spurs losing, but also the game needs to end before something else happens. I really don't know what happened. I'm gonna have to check the replay. It was 4 minutes and 16 seconds. I've never had to check. It's so wild with fix your audio. I'm like, I didn't touch anything. All right, let's see if I remember to check that tomorrow to see what my mic did. Send? Yeah, I never left, but apparently something happened with the connection. I didn't catch it. Wemby's got to be coming back in. Wemby's back in. Castle's coming back in. Let's get our best defenders out there. I'm very curious what happened there. I sounded like a robot, like Autobots transform and roll for it. You know, like I sound like Optimus Prime. Wemby with the ball for the Spurs. 6-point game. Spurs going for their 50th win. Vassell jumper good. (110-102). Under 4 minutes to go. Darius Garland standing on the Clippers logo. Vassell now with 18 points for the night. Garland's going to drive. Layup is going to roll off the rim. All right. I sounded like R2-D2. My lights just flickered. Guys, I'm going to reiterate again. If I disappear, Castle for 3. If I disappear, my apologies. The weather is extremely bad in Connecticut right now. Steph Castle for 3, baby. Nice, Juancho. And now a turnover by LA. I was not doing impressions. I literally didn't touch anything. That's why I don't know what happened. Steph will bring it up for San Antonio. Back up by 11. 3 minutes to go. Wemby drops it off to Vassell. Vassell drives in the paint and kicks it back out to Wemby. Almost fell over. Wemby crossover. Wemby starting to drive. Fadeaway. Nope. Pass it to Castle. Castle spin around, turn around. Jay is no good. Fox with the offensive rebound and put back. 13-point lead. Gray, I do have trees around my house. Yes. And I have very large trees over here. So if I disappear permanently, a tree following me. I shouldn't speak that into existence, but I have some big trees around my house that would definitely take out my house and me in it. John Collins for 3. No good. Champagnie with the rebound. 13-point game, guys. Go figure. Bring in your players that can play defense. Wemby, Castle, and turn things around. 2:15 to go. Castle with the ball. 8 on the shot clock. Gets it to Wemby. Wemby guarded by Collins. Backs him up. Looks to back him up. Got to shoot. Gets it out to Vassell for 3 as the shot clock expires. No good. It is Clippers ball. We're at the 2-minute warning. J-Rod, I didn't deal with Hurricane Sandy. We've gotten it's bad wind. I'll be fine. And the Spurs will be fine. Garland for 3 and 1. Wow. That was a foul on Castle. 115-105. That was not a good foul by Steph. I'll call it like it is. Barely touched him, but you guys know in today's NBA, you barely touch somebody in a shot. It's such 115-105. Castle has like 4 or 5 fouls, I think. Francisco, not really, although a member of the channel did say that they ordered a Dylan Harper jersey and got a duplicate, so he might be sending me the extra jersey. Not holding you to that, Phil. I see you're still in the chat, but I certainly wouldn't mind a Dylan Harper jersey as part of the collection if you decide to do so. Is the audio gone again? Guys, are we having audio issues again? I'm not touching anything. I don't get what's happening tonight. I know there's a lot of bad weather, and I don't know if that's affecting the connection. 115-106. I'm good? Okay. Thank you. You're worrying me. 115-106. It is Spurs ball. A huge bucket could be the dagger. Wemby with the ball. Tosses it out. He turned it over. And now some defense by De'Aaron Fox in transition, causing a jump ball. De'Aaron Fox getting back in transition. Benedict Mathurin going for a layup, and then Fox grabs the ball, and we get tied up, and we have a jump ball. Can we get Wemby out of the game? Stop, Gribbler. Come on. Ethan Cushman, thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you being here. 115-106, jump ball between Mathurin and Fox. Mathurin should win that. And the Clippers do get it. And a quick layup for LA. 115, 108, 120 to go. Boston steps up really big in the fourth quarter. Oh my God. Sorry, it's my weather. Wemby's open for three. Fakes the three. Going to drive. Gets it to Castle in the paint. Castle out to Vassell. Over to Fox. Fox now going to shoot the ball. And it's no good off the rim a couple times. Castle with the rebound. Under a minute to go. Huge offensive rebound by Stephon Castle. Let's turn that off for no spoilers. Wemby's going to take a mile-long three. Air ball. Champagnie with the catch. He puts up a jumper. Hits the rim. No good. And the ball's going to go out of bounds. Wemby diving for the ball. Flies out of bounds. Clippers ball. 7-point game. Spurs want this win. This will be win number 50 tonight. Garland for three. Oh my God! Darius Garland with a mile-long three. And a timeout. No timeout. No timeout. Do we call a timeout? No, we just call a timeout. It's 115, 111. Do you think the House of Pride have a chance at winning? The who? Ethan, I don't know what you're referencing. It's going to be Spurs ball. They're only up by 4 with 38 seconds left. This has turned into a absolutely crazy game. Appreciate y'all hanging out tonight. We got a nice big crowd. Guys, we're getting close to 700 thumbs up. If you could smash a thumbs up, 30 of you that have not hit it, appreciate it. I'll be live for every Spurs game the rest of the year and the playoffs. My apologies if there are any audio issues tonight. The weather is definitely playing havoc, but yes, this game needs to end, Randy. Yes, I agree. So thumbs up and subscribe. Appreciate it if you could. Game needs to end like now. Andy, who it is going to be a long 30 seconds. You're welcome, Patrick. Let's end this game and go out with win number 50. And we got cool robot boys. 4 minutes and 16 seconds. I know. I'm going to check and see what happened. I keep live chat replay on, so I will certainly look where you guys start spamming. The audio went bad. You know what? Let's give the Clippers credit too. GG Clippers. You could have rolled over and died. You brought in your third string guys, if you will, in the third quarter with like 3.5 minutes left, and those guys stepped up and played and made it a game. We came back against you 25 points down. You guys were 24 points down against us. So, GG's. Clippers on a 9-0 run in the last minute and 9 seconds, but they are running out of time. Spurs need to get a bucket here. Need the dagger. Dagger time. Who's going to be the dagger? They get it into Wemby. Wemby double teamed. They're going to foul him. Okay? Would I take Garland over Fox? No. I would not. I don't want overtime either, Christian. I want the Spurs to win this and the game to be over. What's up, Live Jacks, Courtney? 35 seconds to go, 11 seconds left. I'm sorry. Yeah, 35 seconds to go. I said that all wrong. 115 to 111. Jeez. And another foul at half court. The Clippers are going to be putting us in the bonus here. It is turning into a foul party big time. So, yes. Oh, God. The Spurs are going to have to hit clutch free throws. You're right. Julian Champagnie's been a disaster at the line at the end of games lately. Vassell fouled at half court. Let's take a look and see. There's a lot of contact. But you guys just made a good point. Free throw shooting at the end of the games, not exactly been the Spurs' specialty at times. They're taking a look at this. Coach's challenge. This is LA's challenging this. You know, Jay Little, I am going to chuck the 60-mile-per-hour winds here. I'm not 100% sure it's a foul either. So it was a sandwich foul. All right, Cobry. I mean, this has definitely been badly played game, badly coached game, the Spurs as a team. This has been a team job. This isn't just Mitch or the players. I put this on everybody. They win together. They lose together, right? No? Yes, AJ, if the Spurs win this, which I do feel, William, there's always a lot of gamblers. This would be an ugly win, but a win is a win. And I would take 4 of these at the NBA Finals. It's like, they blew 4 leads in the NBA Finals, but they won by sweep. They swept their opponent. Good. Who cares? They're replaying the crap out of this, and Vassell does get sandwiched a little bit. I think they're still going to call this a foul, but who the heck knows with today's NBA? I don't know anymore. No drumming tonight, guys. This is in LA. The Spurs aren't banging any drums. Stays a foul. Clippers lost the challenge. Okay. Spurs lost their only challenge. I think the Spurs challenged and lost. Clippers won their first challenge, lost their second one. It's a nice defensive play, just a little bit too much contact by LA. 115, 111, 30 seconds to go. Spurs again looking for win number. I haven't shown you guys this because a lot of you are new in the chat coming in. Win number 50. Come on, I'm a Spurs fan. I'm a David Robinson fan. It's my favorite player of all time. I got to rock the 50 tonight. This will be the Spurs' first 50-win season in what? 8 years? Ish? 7 years? Something like that. 7 or 8 years? It is Spurs ball. Do we have 2 free throws coming up? Yes, we do. Devin Vassell at the line for 2. Made the first one. All right, make your free throws. Both teams are in the bonus. Vassell at the line for one more. 116, 111. Again, there is 30 seconds on the clock. Spurs have a timeout. The Clippers are all out, from what I can tell. Second free throw. Vassell made them both. Those are clutch. Good job, Devin. Darius Garland bring it up for LA. Sprints to the three-point line. Fakes the 3. Gets to Kobe Sanders. Back to Garland. Garland taking up too much time. Gets blocked by Wemby. They get the ball back, and they get it to Jordan Miller for a layup at the rim. 117, 113. Castle's got to get the ball in bounds. Gets it into Vassell. Gets it back to Castle. They're playing good keep away, and finally De'Aaron Fox is fouled at the 10-second mark. Woo! 117, 113. 2 free throws coming up for De'Aaron Fox, and if he can make them both, that could ice the game. They're re-showing the block by Wemby on Darius Garland. But Wemby barely even tried for that block. He literally is running with Darius Garland, right? He's just like, boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Literally like that. Just 2 big steps, and it's swatted it away. Must be nice being 7'5", right? Fox makes the first free throw. Back up there, group. Thank you for your help. That's girthy, group. He's girthy. 118, 113. Fox is shooting 75.5% from the free throw line this season, 74.7% for his career, which actually is kind of low for a guard. I like to see my guards at 80% or more. But he iced them both here. 6-point game. The Clippers are running out of time. Garland will bring it up for LA. Guarded by Castle. Drives into the paint. And he just lets him get the layup. 4-point game. They're going to get it up to Wemby. And he's immediately fouled. We got 3 seconds left on the clock. I'm feeling good about this 50th win now, Spurs fans. Wemby going to the line for 2. Wemby, a very good free throw shooter. Feeling good about this. A lot of fouls. What's up, Melissa? Appreciate you all stopping in tonight. Ro, what's going on? Yeah, whatever. Still say hi, but if you're just going to troll comments, I will not read one of your comments in the chat. Just putting that out there. Wemby at the line for his free throws, no good. Okay. Come on, Wemby. Come on, Wemby. One more. Make it 120 to 115 with 3 seconds to go. Ice the game here. The game is feeling fairly iced right now, but finish it off here, Wemby. Wemby's free throw. He missed them both. But the Clippers didn't take a shot. They just ran out of time. That was an ugly win. I'm not going to lie, Spurs fans. That was ugly as all heck. But a win's a win. Right? No? Maybe? A very ugly win, Xavier, but it was a win. And win number 50, baby! 50 and 18, our first 50-win season. I got to check this. I'm still happy. I don't like the way we went. Guys, if you can get the thumbs up on the way out and get us up to 800, we'd greatly be appreciated. But this is win number 50. as a Spurs fan, I really don't remember when we last won 15. It wasn't the 18-19. Was it the 17-18 season? Feels good to be back on that number, does it not? Mr. Robinson's number. The one and only Mr. Robinson. Woo! The Admiral. 50 wins. Let's go. Thank you, David, for being a friend. All right, the Spurs' last 50-win season was 2016-17. The Spurs went 61-21. The next 2 years, they went 47-35, 48-34. And we haven't even gotten the highest win total prior to this year was 34. Now they've got 50. I'm going to go to bed happy. I don't know about you guys. Definitely going to go to bed happy. Jetted out with the $2 super chat says 50 wins. Well, a lot of fire and a few basketballs. 50, guys. 50. I think we'll go more than 55. I think we'll be closer to 58. Angie, we won. It was ugly, but we won. 60 wins going to be tough, Texans Swarm, but not impossible. Reach 50 wins before we reach 20 losses. Yeah, 2 Clutch Core, you're right. Clutch Ninja, was that Kawhi's last healthy season? You might be right on that. Yes, Chris, I definitely try to stay safe, but let's get to the end game stats. What a great win for our Spurs. That's what I'm talking about. Guys, I will be live tomorrow night for the Kings and Spurs. Not a big of a matchup. The Kings are kind of not so good right now. But I'll be live at 10 p.m. Eastern. That'll be back-to-back late games for me on the East Coast. I hate late games. By the way, what happened with the Lakers and the Rockets? Let's check in on that real quick. The Lakers beat the Rockets 100-92. So if you were keeping track of that game, that was the end of that. But let's focus on this game. The Spurs got outscored every quarter tonight except the second quarter. LA won 37-29. The second half, they won 30-26 and 33-27, and that's the third and fourth quarter respectively. The only quarter the Spurs won was the second, 37-15. What a weird game. Props to the Clippers. Good game. You guys fought. You fought back. What can I say? You fought back. For the night, the Clippers, let's get into their stats. John Collins with 11, 9, and 4. Derek Jones Jr. with 10. Not a good shooting night for Jones. He was 4 of 13. Brook Lopez with 3. Lopez was killing us the first time we played him. He only had 3 tonight. Griston with 9. And Darius Garland finished with 25. 10 assists. 8 turnovers. Darius Garland, 8 turnovers tonight. It's hard to win NBA games when your point guards turn the ball over 8 times. Off the bench, Batum with a donut. Isaiah Jackson with 11. Jordan Miller was fantastic. 22 points, 9 boards, 3 assists. No turnovers. That kid was playing well tonight. Benedict Mathurin with 16. Kobe Sanders with 5. Cam Christie with 3. For the game, the Clippers shot 48, 38, and 75. They did turn the ball over 13 times. We turned it over 14 times. We shot 46, 28, and 79. It should be noted the Spurs started the three-point shooting 1 of 15 from the game. So after that point, they went 9 of 21, that's a heck of a lot better than 28%. That's actually, 40-something percent? So there is that. Let's take a look at the players. And did I just see 5-leg racing? I saw some flat. Nope, I did not. All right, I got confused. Sorry. Let me get back to the player stats for the Spurs. Julian Champagnie with 7 points and 8 boards. Victor Wembanyama with 21 and 13. Also had 4 block shots. De'Aaron Fox with 18 and 6 assists. Devin Vassell finished with 20. Stephon Castle with 23, 7, and 8. Off the bench, Harrison Barnes with 8. Keldon Johnson with 8. Carter Bryant with 10. Mason Plumlee with 1. And Jordan McLaughlin with 3. This is not a stat I thought I would ever see in a Spurs game. But here we are, Spurs fans. The best plus-minus of the night for San Antonio was Jordan McLaughlin with a plus 11. Carter Bryant was second with a plus 10. But overall, Jordan freaking McLaughlin, the best plus-minus of any Spur. In the 10 minutes he played, the Spurs were plus 11. Wemby got 3 blocks. And Wemby did get a block near the end of the game, Aiden. I know it's an ugly win, but it's a win. And let's not forget, a game like this, the Spurs lose last year, the year before that, maybe the last 6 years. They held on and won. That's all I can ask. 3 blocks for Wemby tonight. 4 blocks. It said 3. It's now updated to 4. So 4 blocks. Or maybe I said 4 before. I'm also tired. It's almost 1 a.m. where I am. It's almost 1 a.m., which means I have to work in 6 hours, my friends. So as much as I would love to talk about this win, the 50 wins we got tonight, I have to work in 6 hours. So I thank you for the 800 thumbs up. I really, really, really need to go to bed. So I'm going to do that. My friends, thank you very much for hanging out tonight. 50 wins. Let's make it 51 tomorrow against the Kings. Actually today, because it's going to be today for me, not tomorrow. And please still hit the thumbs up on the way out. It does help the channel. And that's all I got. So on behalf of a sleepy couch contingent and myself, what you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go!